Got nothing to prove.
I'm bossing up. I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to prove.
I put this shit on every day like it was Easter. I put that shit on. Got these bows right in this bitch like it was Christmas. Merry Christmas. Can't fuck with nigga, be talking to them pillars. They really bitch. Make me load the banana clip and go gorilla, yeah. I get chiller when I'm feeling like P. Miller. I done been broke, I remember them cold Decembers. I came up to catch a plays in the run. I really did it. I'm certified, you can check my credentials. I really am. Ask about me, they gon' say that boy get though. I hit that bitch when the bank closed. Made 100 bonds soon as I had came home. You can't name a hood that I can't go to.
Sauce me up, cause I ain't got nothing to do. Sauce me up, I'm bossing up, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. Bossing up, sauce me up, cause I ain't got nothing to do. Sauce me up, I'm bossing up, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. Bossing up,
I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. I'm bossing. I'm saucing. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to prove.
I put this shit on every day like it was Easter. I put that shit on. Got these bows right in this bitch like it was Christmas. Merry Christmas. Can't fuck with nigga, be talking to them pillars. They really bitch. Make me load the banana clip and go gorilla, yeah. I get chiller when I'm feeling like P. Miller. I done been broke, I remember them cold Decembers. I came up to catch a plays in the run. I really did it. I'm certified, you can check my credentials. I really am. Ask about me, they gon' say that boy get though. I hit that bitch when the bank closed. Made 100 bonds soon as I had came home. You can't name a hood that I can't go to.
sauce me.
What up, what up, what up? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all already know, man. I be having I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? If I say 9:30, I'm gonna be there 9:45. Goddamn it. 9:45. Goddamn it. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Let me check these comments before I get it started, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all be on time. I ain't gonna lie. For y'all, majority of the people is black. Y'all be on time. Cause you know black people ain't never on time, man. Say on the news is crazy. Hey, on the news is crazy. Loud Pat, what it do? Most definitely on this. Okay. I say rush down black people time. Hey, IJ, hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna definitely be on black people time, man. Slime guns tapping in, love, bro. Salute, love. Catch the hook. What it do, man? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Catch the hook, man. Trap. What it do, Trap? Miss me with the bull. Salute. Hey, y'all drop where y'all from, man. Let me see who all we got in here, man. Trapping ain't dead. What it do? Salute. Correll, what it do? Trigger man, what it do? Hey, y'all can hear me fine? What it do? Hey, man, your girl, Mickey Truth, she ain't gonna be able to make it today. She said her daughter got into a car accident. So y'all keep Mickey Truth in y'all prayers, man. We're gonna send some blessings out to Mickey Truth, man. Her daughter got into a car accident. So, you know, she can't make it tonight. Got Ohio. Okay. Salute Ohio in here. What's good? Real looking Chris. Appreciate it. Brother Rose, Louisiana. Salute. Virginia. Florida. Salute, man. Salute. GA. Jamaica, Queens, New Orleans. You already know, man. Y'all already know. Let's get into it, man. We're going to get into it, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. We finna get into it. I hate to get into it, but we going to get into it, man. You know. Y'all ready? Let me know when y'all ready. Y'all hit that like button. All right, man. St. Louis. All right. Now, as y'all know, it was a news clip release. I'm going to just go in order from the title. It was a news clip release. And y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Get the lights up before you start, man. Get the lights up. Let me get at least 3 more likes. Let me get 3 more likes. Y'all might have to refresh the live because it say 27 likes. Let me get 3 more likes, y'all. And we're going to rock. All right, let's get into it, man. Now, y'all know, hey, I told y'all, I'm kind of done doing snitch content, man. It ain't no point. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no point. For instance, exposing snitches, famous, popular, or whatever, it's not going to do nothing. Trust me, it's not going to do nothing. They already built their platform. You know what I'm saying? They already have their core following. So no matter what you say or do, you cannot destroy somebody that already built something. Because the people that support them are going to support them regardless. You feel me? So another thing is the reason why I don't really want to do the snitch content no more. Only way I do snitch content, if it makes sense. It got to make sense. Like a blogger snitching or just somebody random. Like, I ain't doing that shit no more, man. Salute trapping. I ain't doing it no more. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I got to be able to really do some numbers or get a bag off of for me to talk about it. So from now on, I ain't going to be addressing no more snitching shit, man. But we got your boy Ceddy Nash. How you doing? We got your boy Ceddy Nash, man. And somebody posted Ceddy Nash from years ago talking on the news, telling the news reporter what he heard after a murder occurred. Now, Ceddy Nash say he ain't snitch. And I want to say he didn't talk to the police. He didn't write no statements. Whatever he said, it wasn't used in this guy's case. You feel me? This just was a situation where he went on the news and he told them what he heard, right? It didn't make it past the news. So, and I also want to say this. Back in the day when they say somebody snitched, it was never a debate. It was never, no, he got to do this. He got to say this. It was never, it was straight to the cut, like they snitched or not. You feel me? So now this new generation, we have so many different opinions on what snitching is. So no matter what somebody says or do, it's always going to be room for a debate, whether is it snitching or not. Now, I did a video on this situation, and I didn't say that Ceddy snitched or not. I let the people decide. You feel me? Like, tell you the truth, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. So from now on, if I do speak on a situation where somebody snitched, like I said, it got to make sense, and I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just going to report and let y'all decide whether it's snitching or not. But Ceddy Nash, he addressed the situation. I'm going to play the clips for the people that didn't see it. He addressed the situation. He said he knew the news anchor. He said the news anchor was up and coming, and you know, it was a situation that happened. And he spoke out. You know, he spoke out. It was a shooting that happened. He told the news anchor, like, I heard the guy say that he wasn't a part of it. And then he said it sounded kind of staticky. And then the news anchor said, then it was boom, boom, boom. And then Ceddy said, yeah, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people saying this is crazy. This is crazy for Ceddy to get on the news and talk about a murder. A lot of people ain't with it. Now, when I first seen it, the first thing came to mind is how we was back in the day when the news people come to the hood or something, everybody jumping on the camera, like trying to get that little 3 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I got that kind of vibe. But Ceddy Nash also said him and the news anchor, they talked about what he was going to say before they went live. You feel me? So whether Ceddy was telling the truth, I don't know. Did he make it up? I don't know. But Ceddy say that's why he was smirking the whole time. Like somebody just died. He was smirking the whole time. He said that's why he was laughing, because they just talked about what he was going to say before they went live. You feel me? But I'm finna leave that up to y'all to decide whether it's snitching or not. AK-47 also went live and spoke on it. And he say he told Ceddy don't go live. He told Ceddy just let it pass. He say he don't look at that as snitching. You feel me? Ceddy Nash also went on Remo live. And I ain't gonna lie, I guess the dude, I don't know the dude name, but the dude he brung up that didn't make it no better. He just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was funny. So we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it, man. And you know what I'm saying? It's up for y'all to say did he snitch or not. Like I said, I'm done with the snitch content. You know what I'm saying? If I speak on it again, I'm gonna just report it. I would not give my opinion because it is, you know, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, it's always gonna be a debate. It's always gonna be a debate. So, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, when I was before this and prior, when I was doing these snitch videos, it's not to destroy somebody. Like I seen what Ceddy say, he finna expose the dude Blake or something. I don't know who that is. I think it's the dude that dropped the video. I'm gonna give y'all a little tea. I'm gonna give y'all a little tea now. Give y'all a little quick little tea. Hold on. Now, I guess this guy named Blake, I don't know, dude. He a rapper, but he the one that put out the 1090J stuff. Salute. Appreciate it. He also was the one that put out Ceddy Nash video, right? Allegedly, I don't know if this is true. This is just what's going around. And I seen Ceddy Nash post the date. He say Blake, he finna end his career. They saying that the guy that's putting out all these snitch videos against 1090 and Ceddy, they're alleging that he snitched too. So you see what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I don't know if it's to be true or not. That's just what somebody told me. And then I seen Ceddy post and said he finna end the dude career. So I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, this could be he say, she say. Hey, don't co-sign what I said. I'm just, you know, relaying. So we gonna get into it, man. And like I said, I'm gonna leave it up for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Ceddy Nash was shaking and moving like Ali. He was deflecting. Ceddy Nash knew what they were saying. When you telling the crime, that's snitching. Say when you telling the crime, that's snitching. All right, we gonna listen to Ceddy and we gonna listen to what they say, and then we gonna regroup and talk about it. They say Ceddy said, I don't know, it took me out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this ain't to bash Ceddy. We just reacting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know when I covered the last situation, it's not the bad Ceddy, it's just reacting. Because at this point, I don't know what's snitching, gang. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We have changed the bar for so many things that I don't know. And tell you the truth, I don't care. He ain't telling me. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna strain my brain to, feel like, oh, he did or he didn't, or try to prove he did or he didn't. I'm just reporting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it up to y'all to say if he told or not. But let's get into it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. 61 people in here, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the video, I let, people come up and y'all could let me know, how y'all feel. Hold on. Let me read these comments real quick before I say, yeah, bro, stay neutral. Ms. J said, I wouldn't get on the news and saying I witnessed no shooting. True. So when you telling the crime that snitching, it's, yeah, bro, stay neutral. Cause you ain't cap. These dudes are real talk. We don't know what Ceddy said before and after the news clip. He about gave details. Usually only old folks, civilians, and kids get on the news. Trigger Man say usually only old folks, civilian, and kids get on the news. You putting up paperwork, they said he shouldn't have news reporter friends. And that's one thing that AK say. Ain't no way this nigga got news reporter friends. You know what I'm saying? But we all know, you know what I'm saying? He could have met dude anywhere, I think said he went to college, didn't he? Like he could have met him in college. You never know. I don't know, gang. But let's get into it, man.
I guess it's my turn.
We got Ceddy Nash in the hot seat.
Ain't no hot seat. Fuck you, me.
It ain't no hot seat. All right, so let's talk
Zero.
about it, right? So,
Do your thing. Let's do it.
all right, so a video surfaced.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I don't know how many years ago it was, I forgot. Byron Blake dropped a video, and it's a news clip of you where you was talking to a witness about a murder that happened or a shooting that happened, right?
I was talking to our homie, that was doing his job as a goddamn news reporter. Uh-huh.
All right, and how many years ago was this, and what city was this for the people who don't know what's going on?
I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was in Sac. It was in downtown Sac.
All right, and so you talked to the news reporter, which is also somebody you said is your homie, right? That's your homie. That's your friend.
That's my guy. I'm not gonna give y'all niggas his names. Y'all can run to his Facebook and fuck it up. But yeah, that's the homie.
All right, 2012. Mickey Truth in here. She said 2012. She always got the facts. Shout out Mickey Truth. She goes crazy.
Now this case was in 2012. This case was in 2012. Now, I don't know what Ceddy gang banging in 2012. You feel me? At this point, I don't know how old Ceddy was. You feel me? But let's just try to give Ceddy the benefit of the doubt. What if Ceddy was a civilian at that point? You feel me? I ain't saying he snitched. I ain't saying he didn't. What I'm saying is I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get in between the lines. What if Ceddy was a civilian at that point, right? What if Ceddy, wasn't gang banging and he just, even though he say the reason why he gave a statement is because that was his homie, he was helping his homie out with the case. But what if Ceddy had a different mentality than he have now? Loud Pack say, nah, Ceddy said he was a Crip since 9 years old. Man, come on, man. Hey, man, y'all are crazy, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and then another thing, I see a lot of people saying, how you gonna be a blogger that expose snitches and you on the news? But how do we know Ceddy knew that he was gonna be a blogger? Like how we like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Ceddy knew that he would be this public figure years later. You know what I'm saying? We got to think about all this. Like I'm being serious. You feel me? I'm just getting y'all something to think about.
All right, so they're gonna be on the Ceddy Nash. They're like, Ceddy Nash ain't supposed to be. We ain't supposed to see any videos like this. So break down exactly what happened. So your knowledge. They want to know, was there any statements written? What happened to the dude? Break it all down. Let's get the people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the people what they want. Because everybody they talking about it.
So first off, the nigga dead. So there's that. I ain't got to say too much about that. The paperwork.
Do not start a business in 2023. Here's why.
Yeah, I don't know cuz. Never knew cuz or nothing like that.
All right. So
I don't know this nigga. I don't know the nigga that shot him. I don't know shit. I didn't know the nigga got caught, to keep it authentic with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know the nigga got caught, but basically, nigga, I'm chilling and all this shit. And then I just hear shots ring out and all this shit and everything like that. And boom, that's it. Just like a nosy motherfucker do. We all, you know what I'm saying, in the streets and the hoods and shit like that. Everywhere. Everybody nosy as fuck. So you just see it, what the fuck happened. So let me put this out for niggas. If you find out in that case, all you niggas that's dissing, all them niggas that's dissing, because the paperwork is out. I put the challenge to you niggas. If I told her that shit, I'll delete my Instagram and my YouTube. And I'll go to the hood. I'll go pull up in LA and get put off, because that's a put off. That ain't no DP, no nothing. That's a put off. You gave any information to the police, boom. But let me help y'all out, because y'all not going to do this shit. Y'all not going to do this shit. Y'all not going to go and look it up. So y'all can go to Mickey Truth shit, go to Mickey Truth on YouTube, and y'all can go listen to her break the whole shit down. Because he had no witnesses in the case. His own homies didn't show up. That nigga said you did.
Niggas is gonna be on you because it's like you Ceddy Nash, so they like, man, we ain't supposed to see none of this shit. Like y'all,
I'll do it again. That's my homie. The reporter is an actual friend of mine. So that shit held that nigga straight up and helped him the fuck out, because after that nigga started doing hella other shit and then got promo and all of that shit. So like I said, I would do that shit all over again because that's my homie. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So any nigga got a problem with that, then they got a problem with that. But like I said, that's my folks. So I don't give a fuck. That helped that nigga the fuck out. But it's only on the news. There is no statement in the nigga's paperwork at all. Zero.
Okay, so like he said, what he said, it only went on the news. The police didn't use his statement. He didn't talk to no police. It was only on the news. Is that snitching? Is that snitching? It was only on the news. In no way, shape, or form, what he said helped the case.
His own homies didn't make a fuck. If I'm capping, then go to it. Nigga, the actual shit is out.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna want the shit. So look, 1090J gonna have a more detailed video, but I'm gonna show y'all a little something right here, right? Here the shit right here.
And what we looking at right here, all right, this Mickey True video. What is this?
This the paperwork right here. This the paperwork right here. You see what I'm saying? So the nigga, what we ended up finding out is the nigga, when he killed Cuz, the police was already on him. They followed him in a fucking white SUV and they shit. You don't hear me say this nigga got in no car or nothing in that goddamn shit. You don't never hear it. What was said in the fucking in the video? The nigga said, "What did you hear?" I say, "I ain't hear nothing. I just heard static." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said you heard boom, boom, boom.
Nah, he said, and then boom, boom, boom. And then I said, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Let's understand something. He the nigga that said that shit. So that's my homie. He nigga, that's why you see I'm kind of on there like smirking and shit. Like I'm trying to help the nigga out, but he fucking it up.
Yeah, I got you. So all right, how you feel about niggas who feel like you as a street?
And he also said that the police watched the man do it and followed the man home. He said the police watched the man do it and followed the man home. He said all he said was he heard one guy say he wasn't a part of it. Or he wasn't with them or whatever. And then he said he heard static. And then the news reporter said boom, boom, boom. And he said, yeah, and then boom, boom, boom. So he's saying a lot.
Street nigga, you ain't even supposed to be standing there to be no witness in no murder or even just saying anything to the news.
First off, niggas do that shit all the time for the fucking news. Anybody saying different is a fucking liar. That's number one. Number two. Number two. Where is it in this nigga paperwork? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you feel like, all right. So, you know, back in the day, it was like everyone was just going off paperwork and shit. But this is before everybody got phones and shit. Now niggas is saying this audio.
Say, it's another news report where it say the witness told police the same thing Ceddy said. I ain't gonna listen. I can't agree with that. It may be, but the police in the police report, they have no witnesses. It's no witnesses. Mickey Truth dropped the police report, and we're gonna check that out too. They have no witnesses. Hold on, Marita said drop the link. I'm gonna let Marita boy up real quick because I know he on break. He got to get back to work. But everybody else got to wait until after the video. Say, bro, the news been had voice changes and blurred out faces and name changes. But what they got to, I'm saying, I understand that. But I'm saying what that has to do with anything. Because the paperwork says it was no witnesses. I'm just telling y'all what the paperwork saying. I understand what y'all saying. But I'm just saying in the paperwork, it say it was no witnesses. Only witness was the police. I'm just telling y'all what the paperwork said.
Snitching now. So you don't feel like that's a form of audio snitching?
Nigga, when you're telling, it's in a nigga case.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you tell it, nigga, it's in a nigga case. Nobody's in his case. He really told on himself. When he got caught, he took the interrogation room, thought he was smarter than the fucking interrogator, and then literally, all this is all on paperwork. Y'all can Google this shit if you want to, you won't.
Yeah. So, but
you know.
So as far as you, just to clear it up, so you ain't writing no statements and shit.
Hi, I'm Mark Lichtenfeld, Chief Income Strategist for the Oxford Club, and I've got 12.
My bad, y'all. Y'all know I put them ads in that motherfucker, man. Y'all watch them ads too, man.
But they're gonna think you probably went with them to the news station right down the street, right after you went to the police department. That's what niggas is looking at. So like, just break it down. So you ain't no statements. Niggas ain't gonna find your name nowhere, right?
Marita.
Yeah. So let's understand this. No.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. You got something to say? You want me to finish playing it?
No, you can finish playing it. I'm off now. I'm good. I'm locked in.
Okay.
No and fuck no.
Yeah.
No and fuck no. I ain't see no police. I ain't talked to no police. I helped my nigga out with his motherfucking job, and that's it. And like I said, I do it again.
Yeah.
But nigga, y'all niggas act like talking to the fucking news. First off, nobody told in the case. The fuck y'all talking about?
Now I think the thing is just because it's you. You're Ceddy Nash. So you know you the nigga that you know what I'm saying. It's like the exposers is getting exposed now. That's what niggas want to say. Like, cause y'all.
I did say you're the snitch. I did say you're the snitch a couple years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, I don't spare shit. Nigga, don't nobody spare me. No, none of this shit. Anything like that. Nigga, I ain't motherfucking snitch on a motherfucking song.
Yeah. So as far as all you did was just tell the news that you just heard some shots, pretty much. That's what you saying.
No, the news said I heard shots and I agreed with them. If niggas gonna say it that way, then fuck around and nigga said the right way. Go listen to the clip that nigga say, he say, then boom, boom, boom.
And you say, all right, and that's all I heard, right?
Yeah. I say boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I just say that's all I heard. Yeah. I never said I heard shots. So, and, hold on, let me see. Let me go play it real quick. Let me go play it real quick.
I think they asked you, so what you heard, and then he said, so you heard boom, 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 and then you said, yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, but I never said boom. I never said, you know what I'm saying? He said that shit.
Yeah. So niggas in the comments, let's see what niggas in the comments talking about something.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck the niggas in the comments. Suck my dick. It's 12 inches.
I hear a name. I just heard an argument.
They said they heard an argument just before the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like it was static? And his friend was like, "He's not even a part of this. You know, he's not a part of this." Yes.
So let me help you out. Where was the description at? Let me help you niggas out. Where the fuck was the description at?
They just.
So who said boom, boom, boom? Huh?
Yeah.
Did I say I heard the nigga shit? Huh? Staticky? What the fuck that mean? Huh? Man, all you niggas said I snitched, fuck your dead family members, nigga. Like I said, we don't do no ranting over here. The fuck you talk about? Look at my fucking face. Look at my fucking face. The nigga just got killed.
Yeah.
A nigga got killed. Look at my fucking face. 100 pounds lighter.
Static. And his friend was like, "He's not even a part of this. You know, he's not a part of this."
I didn't even say I heard boom, boom, boom. I repeated the shit he said.
Oh, all right, they on you now. So they said, what was you talking about when his friend said he's not a part of this?
He's making shit up on the fly, but shit, I get that part, but nigga, nah. When I say his friend say he ain't a part of this, if you go to this shit, none of what I said even happened. You get what I'm saying? None of this shit. I'm trying to help the nigga out. We making this shit up on the fly.
He say he making it up. He say none of this shit was true. He say he making it up. So is that snitching if he making it up? What y'all think? Let me know.
That's why I'm laughing with the nigga. We talking about this shit before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, you not, first off, why would you be laughing at just a dead body right across the fucking street? Like, nigga, that ain't funny. That's somebody goddamn kid.
Y'all hit that like button. 95 people in here.
Let me see if we got any street niggas in here that want to, you know what I'm saying, chime in. Who? 16, send the thing. I seen you said add you, send the thing.
Yeah, add 16.
Now I'm finna fast forward it to when they added dude in 16. Whoever this nigga is right here, man, he's a character for real, bro.
To the internet.
Big Relly, I just accepted Big Relly, so if you in there, join up.
What do you say to the news?
Big
What's
Relly.
the with it?
What niggas on this shit talking about, bro?
What's
Yo,
up?
Relly, so up.
Remo, what up, bro? Yo, Ceddy, what's crack? Yo, bro.
Do your shit. Get it off. Come on.
The news, bro. Like, when you see them niggas come through after some shit happen, you don't even go in front of them niggas, bro. You don't even speak to them niggas, bro. Let me explain something to you, Ceddy. Don't talk to them people, bro.
They're my people. So I do it again.
They trying to trick you to say something so these people could say, you said the wrong thing. So the moment you know you done fucked up, right, come from. You saying shit that you ain't supposed to. Ain't nobody know what happened.
What did I say?
You said somebody said something. That's enough.
Saying a nigga ain't a part of nothing?
That's like saying I'm sitting on a block with Remo. Nigga walk me down. Then niggas interview Remo and gonna say Remo said I wasn't a part of it and they still did something to me. It's telling.
Telling who exactly?
Who was there?
And this who you told bring up?
It's giving them time.
No, you supposed to get it up.
It's giving the time and the place, and it's giving them an actual person giving verbal before altercation.
What are you talking about? Where did I say altercation happened?
What did you just said a nigga died? You just told us a nigga died.
I didn't say no nigga died. What are you talking about?
Nigga, you was just up here saying a nigga died, nigga. You was like,
yeah, because it's a murder case, nigga. That's why they was there.
The fuck is you telling the nigga what a nigga said before a nigga got sent up?
First off, I said I heard static. What are you talking about? What is static? What does static mean? Like I
ain't hear nothing.
I said, I helped my homie out, and I do it again.
I ain't hear nothing if them niggas come around. What? Static? Nigga, I was Stevie Charles, nigga. I was blind and deaf. I'm Stevie Charles and niggas come around, Ceddy. What are you doing, bro?
So once again, like I said, that's my homie. But if you go look at the motherfucking paperwork and all that shit, once again, there's no statements in that case at all.
Hey, man, you see what's going on? I gotta hear. What's your take on all this shit? Cause I ain't gonna lie. Me add really and really come on here.
When I first seen the headline and shit, I said you posted in my heart drop. Hold on, but I ain't gonna call folks no, right? I ain't gonna lie, it just don't look good though. Like, you know, especially for like what he do and what we do. Like, certain people just can't get caught doing certain shit, not even the smaller shit. Like 1090J, for example, he can't fuck up the smallest bit because he on everybody else's case.
So many rats. So how you gonna have some shit on your name?
Don't bring Jake into this. This ain't got nothing to do with Jake. Let's keep the focus on me.
Come up just to say like it's like y'all not the same, but it's similar because like you in the media and when shit happen, you gonna talk about it. So like if anything happen with anybody in the media that talk about other people's business, they gonna be thirsty to come for you when you.
So 16 say he ain't gonna call him no snitch. He not gonna say that he snitched, but 16 said it's a bad look though. 16 say, you know what I'm saying, when you in this position as a blogger, you can't do nothing like that. But my thing is now, and the only reason why I'm saying this again, because I watched Adam 22 and Brick Baby them talk about it. Adam say he wasn't blogging then, so how did he know he was going to be a blogger? You feel me? And then somebody said, well, if you know you did stuff like this, said he shouldn't have been started blogging then. But the thing is, Ceddy don't look at it as snitching. Now, this is my thing. Like I said, I'm not going to say he snitched. I'm not going to say he didn't. I'm not giving my opinion. But remember I told y'all, the reason why I ain't going to speak on it no more and give my opinion about snitching, because you see, Rel said Ceddy is snitching. But 16 said that's not snitching, but it do look bad. And he shouldn't have went on no news. So remember what I told y'all? It's so much gray area now that it's always going to be a debate. No matter what somebody did or said, it's always going to be a debate. It's always people going to feel like he didn't. It's going to be people feel like they did. Not just Ceddy. I'm just saying period. Any situation. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I ain't giving my opinion on is somebody a snitch or not no more. But Rel say that's snitching. 16 said it's not snitching, but it's a bad look.
When you got anything, you know?
That's a fact.
Right.
You stand for something, whatever you standing for, bro. It's like you portraying yourself as a street nigga, but on that news joint, it make a nigga feel like, yo, bro, what this nigga on for real, bro? Like, you tell them niggas what the fuck happened? What is going on?
Oh, I don't like. Where did I tell what happened? Where did I say this happened and this happened?
It just make a nigga be like, I can't have Ceddy around when some shit go down because now he gonna talk to the interviewers. He gonna tell the news what happened. You feel me? Like, niggas not with that tell nobody nothing shit, bro.
So let's understand it. The niggas say, what'd you hear? Shit, I ain't heard nothing. I heard static.
That's
so saying I ain't heard nothing. I heard static is what?
I'm saying you heard it. You can't tell them no sound effect, bro.
If I said sound effects is bad now?
Yeah, sound effects is crazy because now, like, I don't know, bro. What kind of shit he had on his shit?
Hey, you say you can't tell them no sound effects. You can't tell them no sound effects. Real say, nigga, I don't know what kind of shit he had on his shit. You know what I'm saying? To make that bitch sound staticky. Hey, look now. Hey, if you think about it, think about this. What Real saying is true because if Ceddy say the shot sound like it was staticky, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, they can tell like what he did to his gun to make it sound staticky. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what Real is trying to get at. Like, nigga, ain't no sound effects because the sound effects is describing the sound of the shots. You know what I'm saying? And it's experts. They know what certain gunshots sound like. They know if it sound muzzled or you probably had some on the barrel. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get what Real, when he just saying it funny as fuck though. So you know what I'm saying? But Real said ain't no sound effects. So I get what he said. I get it.
I made his shit sound staticky. That's crazy. He probably had the Pepsi can on. I don't know.
See the issue with these situations. Everybody got.
Probably came through there with him. I don't know, bro. But you told him it sounded staticky when he came through there. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you tell him that?
Like I said, that's my homie, and like I said, I do it again.
I'm not gonna lie, gangster, bro. I'm so much in this shit. Like,
I'm not a gangster.
Even if my own homie, I ain't say I was a gangster. I said I'm so much in this shit that even my own homie gets. Even my own homie gets smoked. Even if my own homie gets smoked in front of me, I can't tell nobody about it.
Bro, first off, nigga, I don't know this nigga, and I done had homies smoked in front of me. Ain't nobody saying shit.
So I'm saying, what's y'all definition of snitching? Because I think that'll get.
Anytime you talk to the, anytime you implicate a nigga, anytime
it's too many definitions, bro. Some niggas say if you tell they ass, yeah, I was here Wednesday, you snitched. But some niggas, you know, so what's y'all definition? I ain't gonna lie, like this shit.
He dry snitched on a nigga. He dry snitched.
Ain't no dry snitching, nigga. I'm not in nobody paperwork.
What? No, that ain't paperwork to dry snitch.
Niggas call too many things snitch.
Nigga, I'm not in nowhere in this nigga paperwork. So let's understand something real quick. Let's understand what exactly happened. The niggas, according to the news, the niggas basically was over this shit over a bitch.
Oh, I don't got smoked. What they was in it for? See, you snitching again.
What the fuck you talking about? Reading the news report is a snitch. All right. All right. That's telling. All right. Then. All right. No. Reading the fucking news report. Saying what the news report said. It's snitching.
How they got that before?
We ain't know. You snitched to us, bro. Because that's how ridiculous.
Y'all didn't know the news. Y'all didn't know the news that got posted almost over 10. I got you. Oh shit, my bad. I might have broke something. Let me delete all my shit.
Because somebody say, yeah, give me information. Me, if I gave my name, I told. Because I gave some information.
That's dry snitching.
Reading the news clip is dry snitching now. All right.
My mother said he like dry snitching.
I feel like
so let me say this real quick, because let me say this real quick. I had nothing to do with that murder, because that's what that bitch ass nigga said. Like, I don't know, Ceddy Nash had something to do with the murder. Let me tell you something, nigga.
That's snitching.
I don't know nothing to do with.
I had nothing to do with that murder. What are you saying right now, bro? Why are you even saying that?
Saying I didn't murder somebody?
Yo, why you my mother? That's like some I thought Relly was gonna be on your style with this shit. Relly coming to the jungle.
That's the thing. I fuck with Ceddy.
I know you going crazy.
I follow him the gram, all of that, but wrong and right is right. So it's like you did some gunless shit just
Oh my god.
They asked Gunner why it sells a gang. He said, yes, ma'am. You just said I had nothing to do with that murder. That's the same thing, bro.
No, the fuck it ain't. Gunner got written statement. Gunner got his initials on all this shit.
Too, and he got verbal on camera, and you do too.
In the courthouse.
It don't matter. You was on the news saying that a nigga came through there and it sounded staticky, and a nigga said he wasn't involved. That's crazy, bro. Like, let's just take it back to the hood. Yo, Ceddy on the news talking about what? Talk about what, nigga? What are you talking about?
Yo, I'm crying. I'm crying.
So look. All right.
I'm gonna fast forward.
So basically, she's trying to say that we shouldn't be saying it don't matter if it's anonymous. It don't matter if you want statements or not.
Hell no.
Just telling. You know what I'm saying?
That's why.
That's
snitching. Hell no.
No, but they saying that. Her whole thing was saying that she tired of people using the excuse that I'm not on paperwork. Like, if you still snitch anonymously, if you call in, that's still telling. You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell y'all something too, man. And that's something that we spoke about when the YSL situation happened with Woody. It's 101 people in here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. That's something that we discovered and we learned when Woody interrogation video came out. And people be saying, I'm not in the paperwork, I didn't snitch. It don't have to be paperwork for you to be a snitch. You can snitch on somebody and not be in the paperwork. We clearly see. We clearly see with Woody. Woody snitched for 3 hours and then checked his post to see was he still alive. And that detective told him, look, what she gonna do is she gonna seal your statement, this interrogation, where they not gonna see it in the paperwork. So it's a lot of people that have made statements and snitched on people, and the detectives have sealed the interrogation so it don't pop up in the paperwork. So, and I'm not saying Ceddy said nothing, but I'm just giving y'all some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because a person is not on paperwork, that don't mean they don't snitch. When you go to the feds, everybody that go to the feds, they have a choice if they want to snitch. They get assigned an agent. And the agent would do stuff on their behalf. So just say, like, you know somebody in the feds that trying to get their time cut, right? They'll have an agent. For example, I knew somebody was in the feds, right? They had an agent try to give somebody on the streets a gun. Motherfucker called me and say, bro, this agent finna bring you a gun. All you gotta do is go give it to anybody. You could give it to a homeless person on the streets. And the police gonna catch this homeless person with this gun and they gonna cut my time down. That's what a motherfucker told me. And that shit will not be on paperwork. Motherfuckers can send underage people in stores to buy alcohol and tobacco products and get the store closed down for selling underage kids or young adults alcohol or tobacco products. And that person that has somebody on the outside world to set that up will get their time cut. You ain't on no paperwork. So just because a person say they not on no paperwork, don't believe that shit. Like, they ain't gonna say don't believe it, but that don't mean they didn't snitch. But this ain't saying with Ceddy, but I'm just saying period. Trap say, did you do it? Hell nah. Hell no. Because I ain't finna have that on my conscience, giving a homeless man a gun, and now he's charged with whatever crime or murder that's on that gun. Like, I ain't cut like that. Like, I ain't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah. How I am, I don't give a fuck what a nigga go through. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin. I put myself in that situation. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin. I might not want to be there. I might cry in that bitch, but I'm gonna still accept whatever the fuck I did. Let's get back to the video. So when people say they ain't in no paperwork, they ain't got to be in no paperwork. They ain't got to be in no paperwork.
But the funny part is that ever been around crime or knows that in order to get a nigga locked up for crime, you don't gotta be on no paperwork. Bro.
The paperwork shit more so is just like we can't
stand niggas that information.
But see, when you go on trial, you're allowed to bring in.
If you go to case, but to get a nigga locked up, you don't have to be on paperwork, bro. You feel me? But like, if you gonna have to like make it stick, you're gonna have to go to court, right, and be a real snitch.
You're allowed to see your motherfucking. You allowed to see the motherfuckers and all that shit that accuse you of shit. But let's understand this real quick. Nigga, the paperwork is out. I ain't on that shit at all. Zero.
You don't so be on it to be a rat in it.
That's why when niggas go fair.
And then another thing. Just say a motherfucker tell on somebody, right? And the person they told on don't take it to trial. They'll never know who told on them because they didn't take it to trial. They took a plea. They took a deal. So they'll never know. A lot of times when it is situations where the person that's snitching have to come to court, a lot of times them people take a deal and never know who snitched. Only time you know is when you go to trial, when you take the case to trial.
Go read the paperwork. They tell you what happened.
Like when niggas go niggas go fair, sometimes niggas don't gotta testify.
Bro, the police watch a nigga smoke a nigga and follow the nigga home, watch the nigga throw the gun away. Who fucking told?
But if they did all that and that was on the paperwork, right? Then what was the point of you?
It's all on the paperwork.
What was the point of you even saying anything on the news then?
Right, so we'll do another live, bro. You good?
What was the point of you getting on the news anyway?
You got like I said, huh? Like I said, go play the clip. Go play the clip, nigga. I ain't say shit. And like I said, that's my homie. And like I said, I do it again.
What you mean do it again? Like get
Rockstar, set up the clubhouse room.
I ain't getting on no clubhouse. We ain't doing that. Hell.
Clubhouse be so fucking
Catch the Hood say he ain't snitch. I think he just really wanted to be on TV. Yeah, the dude talking to Ceddy, hey, the nigga real crazy, man. Say people are changing the rules, snitching depending on who it is. Hey, I'm gonna definitely agree that they changing the rules. Like people, like that's why I said like it's not up for me to debate no more or say somebody snitch because it's always gonna be a debate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna fast forward to AK-47 where he addressed the situation. Say, look, he said him and the newscaster made the story up, so he snitched on his friend. He can get him fired. And he did tell a story of what happened. He said a lot more. Hey. I'm finna skip to AK part.
You should get that anyways.
Everybody on this bitch follow my gaming page, folks, because I can't use my regular thing.
All right, we finna hop on a no jumper shit. Fuck.
Only games I play is L2, R2, 16.
Now we got the one and only, your boy, AK-47. And y'all know him and Ceddy Nash like 4 flat tires, man. And listen, I tapped into his live for a little minute, man. And y'all know, man, AK is hilarious. Dude had me laughing like a big dog. But this right here was AK response with the Ceddy Nash situation, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
Man, I told this nigga, look, bro, that shit look crazy, bro. For real, man. Then this nigga gonna talk about I'ma tell 1090J. Man, listen, man, 1090J can't clear up shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Bruh, even when I was cool with Jake, bro, don't turn on your bro. That nigga name wasn't on no paperwork or none of that. I'm not, listen, man. I'm not saying a nigga no rat. I'm not saying he a snitch. But what I am saying, that shit look crazy as fuck seeing my nigga on the goddamn news. Then I tell the nigga, don't go live on it, don't cut no leg. I'm seeing people make videos of the shit. This nigga going live on it. I'm just like, what the fuck? Then motherfuckers gonna DM me. Said he was better off letting it die down. I told him that, bruh. Bro, you not a snitch. That ain't what a rat is, bruh. What that's called is doing too goddamn much. You feel me? Then motherfuckers DMing me, talking about, if 1090J say he a rat. Man, I don't give a fuck about what 10, bruh. Let me tell y'all something, man, about me. I don't know about nobody else, bruh. I'm really 32 years in the streets, nigga. Look like it, act like it, talk like it, walk like it, family like it, friends like it, every goddamn thing, bruh. All shit, every project, everything, bruh. Now, I don't give a fuck what another motherfucker talking about. Like, what's up with all this? Oh, Jake, the end all be all shit. No, he ain't. I told him that when we was cool. I'm like, bruh, your definition of a snitch ain't mine. Because if I go by yours, you a snitch. But then I'm just seeing this shit, and it's just like people gonna DM me, and I told this nigga don't do no live, bruh. I told this nigga don't do no live. Man, that lie look crazy, nigga. Not because I'm your homie.
And see, my example again. Like AK say, 1090 definition of a snitch, it's not his definition of a snitch. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody have different definitions of a snitch now. So it's pointless unless y'all just want to argue. You know, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm just saying, period. Like, when people exposing rats and shit, it's like, it's pointless.
Niggas DMing me, I'm tired of shit like that. Then the lie make it look worse. Then you talk about that's my homie, y'all do it again. Man, what? Make it true. Man, this shit crazy, man. I don't even know how the fuck niggas end up on the news anyway. Like, what the I don't even know how this shit even happened, bro. And then this is the shit I'm talking about, man. Listen, man, if any of y'all my homies or something, please tell me if there's any video, news, clip, anything of you. He said he was helping his news reporter friends. Man, when the fuck do we have news reporter friends? He told me that shit. Man, where the hell that white nigga come from, bro? News reporter friends? That's my nigga. I don't believe that, though. Man, that nigga don't know that nigga from Canopy, man. I don't give a fuck what that he talking about. News reporter friend. Since when?
AK took him out on that one.
Oh, I'm a bad friend, man. I'm that type of friend. Look, man, I'm bad, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Ain't no goddamn news reporter friend. I ain't never heard about him. Now, all these years I knew this nigga for 3 years. This nigga ain't never said I got a news reporter friend. Then when this shit dropped, now I got news reporter friends and shit. But come on, man. I told this dumbass nigga do not do no lie. Just let it die off. News reporter friend. What?
Nah. AK ain't making no better. AK ain't making no better, man.
You know we solid, but he let the nigga clout chase off him. Yeah, man, I told that nigga don't do that shit, bro. This nigga said that's my news reporter friend, and I'll do it again. Woo, that's a bad motherfucker. To say some shit like that, as cocky and confident as he did, shit. This shit crazy, man.
Let me fast forward a little bit, man.
Diamond.
I'm finna get ready to drop the link, y'all. Y'all can pull up and tell me what you think, man. Between Ceddy and the nigga real, these nigga got me crying.
This nigga get on YouTube. What up with the visionary and all this shit? Then the nigga on there, yeah, I see people come around the corner and boom, 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 and news reporter friend. What? Don't do your boy like that. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I do that the fuck I want to do. He know I'm talking shit, nigga. This is what I do, nigga. If you my friend, it was an active. I don't know what it would. If you my friend, you know how I am. I told him the same shit. Fuck out of here. I'm mad, nigga. I told this nigga don't do that shit. Nigga, you ain't just the only nigga out here. You think these people ain't gonna come to me, nigga? Nigga, and a couple other bloggers. Nigga, you the only motherfucking blogger that's telling on every goddamn thing. Nigga, stop getting mad, nigga. He was cool. Nah, the nigga, you a whole fucking informant, nigga. You damn near ass up. Nigga, I do that the fuck I want to do. He know I'm...
Now he talking about trenches right here, because I had to run it back because I don't want, you know what I'm saying, to fast forward and y'all think he calling Ceddy informant. He talking about trenches right here.
Talking shit, nigga. This is what I do, nigga. If you my friend, it was an active. I don't know what it would. If you my friend, you know how I am. I told him the same shit. Fuck out of here. I'm mad, nigga. I told this nigga don't do that shit. Nigga, you ain't just the only nigga out here. You think these people ain't gonna come to me, nigga? All in my DM. Nigga said, yeah. Just talk on your boy, man. Come on, man. Yeah, that wasn't Ceddy. That was Cedric, man.
Hey, man. AK ain't making no better, man.
I can't believe this shit. Damn, nigga. Trenches knew I called that and he was cool. Nah, the nigga, you a whole fucking informant, nigga. You damn near the police. Then this nigga gonna get mad. This is what I don't get about this nigga, right? You doing video talking about truth teller in the room. Truth teller ain't in no motherfucking room, nigga. And a couple other bloggers. Nigga, you the only motherfucking blogger that's telling on every goddamn thing. Nigga, stop getting mad, nigga. What you get mad at niggas reporting it for? That nigga said he got a fucking video talking about, yeah, boom, boom, boom. And all this shit. No hood in them at all, nothing. Nah, I'm looking crazy in the motherfucker, man. I'm tired of this shit. Then Jake got all this statement shit, grievances and shit. Man, every time I look up, listen, man, let me tell y'all what's up, man.
Hey, man. I'm finna drop the link, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. 5 more people hit that like button. I'm finna drop the link. Y'all let me know, man. Like I said, if y'all want to pull up, y'all ain't got a camera, y'all pull up.
Bro, I'm thoroughly entertained by AK's rant. Thoroughly. Bro, he was in rare form, bro. I ain't gonna even cap, bro. I'm dying laughing, dog. He said everything that I could ever say.
Hey, and that wasn't even the half of it. I cut the shit off after that. That wasn't even, that nigga was on that bit for about a whole hour or two, man.
Man, I could listen to that shit over and over again. It was good. It was good. And the dude, who is the dude that was talking with Ceddy? The dude rag, who he is?
The nigga, they say that's real NYC.
Hey, I like him. What did he blog or something?
I think he from Clubhouse or something.
Hey man, that dude was on point too, bro. He was hilarious too, bro. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he a funny motherfucker. So what you think about this situation, man?
You know, man, me and you talk, bro. I'm tired of the situations. I'm burnt out with all the Snitch stuff. But I can see Carell in the goddamn chat right now talking shit. No, I'm a reader. The nigga Snitch. I know Carell. So I already know. So yeah, he snitched, dog. He snitched. He dry snitched, though. He dry snitched. He ain't go to the police precinct. Well, I don't know, but I don't think he went to the police precinct and did all this and that there. But what he did, he hey, the dude say, see, you snitching again. You snitching again.
Hey, that nigga, that was crazy, man.
Bro, that dude is hilarious. Yeah, he dry snitched, dog. He said, boom, boom, boom. He said what he heard. He said, he said a little, he said a lot too much, but yeah, that would be considered dry snitching, telling. Yeah, I mean, I'm so tired of the whole snitching thing, bro. You know me and you, like we talk, but so. Am I gonna hold him to the fire about this? No, because I don't care about none of it really no more. Because I just done seen so much of it lately. It's just so saturated. But if we're gonna break it down and say, and we trying to get to the nitty gritty to see whether Ceddy Nash actually told something, yes, what he shouldn't have. I'm with AK. How do you end up in front of the news camera? That was crazy. Like, ain't no way I would have did that. Like, no. And then for him to tell us that white dude was one of his homies. Come on, Ceddy. I knew that was cap when I heard it. I looked at that dude picture. Ceddy, where you know this dude from, bro? Bro, stop it, bro. Talking about you ain't gonna expose the dude. The dude name right on the bottom of the screen, man.
Man, hell no.
He was making that shit up as he went along. Bro, the man name right there on the screen, he worked for the news people, bro. We know who he is. What you mean you ain't gonna expose your friend? So yeah, that was cap. Yeah, he snitched, bro. He snitched. He dry snitched.
Okay, now on the live, he said that he made that up.
Why is you in front of the camera anyway, though? What was the point?
He said he was trying to help his homie build his career.
Man, he don't know that man, dog. Start the cap. We know he don't know that guy.
hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said. So what you saying is Ceddy got to do a live. He got to go live with dude. That's what you saying?
I don't give a damn if you go live with that nigga, man. You don't know that damn man. That shit's a lie, bro. We know that shit was a lie. I knew it was a lie when I heard it. I looked at that dude and I looked and said, I'm like, come on, bro. You don't know that damn man, bro. Hell no. Hell, I knew that was stuck out to me the most. That's why I started at that damn all the snitching. I started at that point when he said that he knew that dude, that was his homie. Right. Oh, come on. That's what I went to dig, and then I'm like, oh no, this all, you know what I mean? But I'm with AK. His opinion on it. Said he should have never did no live. He should have just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you why Ceddy did the live. Because Ceddy doesn't think he did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? In his mind, that's why he's and that go to show you, boy. Sometimes you can still be the, you know what I'm saying? You can put yourself in a situation. He don't think he did nothing wrong. That's why he's arguing and debating like that. And that's why he fully embracing going head on with this, because he don't feel like he did nothing wrong. So, but he know that. That's why I don't think he said he went and talked to no police or nothing like that. I don't think he did none of that. But he did dry snitch, and I think that he ain't really understanding that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. Now, like I said earlier, man, at the same time too, no matter what nobody says, it's not gonna touch him. It's not gonna stop people from listening to him. It's not gonna mess up his platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know that too. What you said, like Ceddy don't look at that as snitching. You know, and like I said, some people don't look at it as snitching either. I seen some people in my comments, you know, off the video and was saying that, you know, that ain't snitching, but majority was saying it was. So, like
That
I
nigga
said,
said boom, 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 dog. That nigga said his friend said he ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, yeah, that's dry snitching, dog. Because that information could be used to put some pieces of the puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? Like Buddy said, I'm Stevie Charles.
right.
I just don't understand how you get in front of the. Well, I know how he say he got in front of the camera, but I'm not buying it. So how do you get in front of the news camera? And he's a grown man at this time. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. Said him on by his own admission, he got put on later in his age, and so like he did like that's crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy as hell too. But that's a whole nother story. But oh man, I don't know enough to really break it all the way down. But it's some more here. It's more here if we dig because you got put on late in the game. You felt like it was cool for you to be in front of the news camera telling whatever you thought or see or saw happen. That's crazy. I would have knew. He didn't feel funny inside getting up there in front of, like, what was the and you telling us you trying to help this white dude. Get the fuck out of here.
He's trying to help his homie, dog.
I need to see some middle school pictures. I need to see him on the football team with him or something. I need to see something. I need to see some receipts, cause and I don't give a damn if he was my homie. I ain't finna get up there and do that. Character assassinate myself. That's crazy. And he say he'll do it again. You think Ceddy was clout chasing back then?
I think he was trying to. He said he was trying to help his homeboy. I think that was probably a chance of opportunity because you think about this. Ceddy he was a rapper. Now I don't know if he was rapping at this time, but Ceddy was a rapper. So he probably was trying to, put his face out there.
Not doing that, you ain't. No, the hell. No. NWO ain't been saying F the police in the 80s, nigga, or the 90s or something. 90s, nigga. No. No. You came out as a gangster rapper. You can't do that. No, I just don't understand his thought process. I'm confused. Like, where his friends was. Ain't nobody tell him don't do that.
Right. Miss J say Jaleese been saying said he was a snitch for months. I actually brung her up on my platform. We did we interviewed her. And the thing with Jaleese is though, Jaleese said a lot of things, but she had no receipts. Had no facts, right?
Yes, she had no receipts.
You know what I'm saying? She was going by what somebody else had told her. So if she was telling the truth or not, it still don't hold weight because she didn't have no receipts. You know what I'm saying? When you call somebody a snitch, you just can't come out and say, "Oh, they snitch." Like you got to show proof that they snitch. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where she, yo, Ebo.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Shoot, he just proved to y'all he a snitch. He sat there, he's getting accused of snitching, and his way out of it is to throw his homie up under the bus. He gonna sit there and say that him and his homie, they was laughing, making the story up. You know what I'm saying? And so basically he told her he's telling everybody the newscaster put a fake story up there, so that's going to damage his homeboy's career. That don't got nothing to do with his homeboy. So he just threw his homeboy up under the dirt. So he just showing you how he going to treat his friends off the back. So that's called snitching. There's no need to give that information. It's either better to say I can't tell you why or whatever, so and so, and I just wanted to say that because nobody's seeing that he just snitched on his homie in the middle of the story and told the news companies and everything that his homie is a fake. But I'm just gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. Allegedly, he's the only Crip from his set. He made the gang up. He grew up in the middle of a blood hood. Everywhere around his set is Bloods. There's no Crips over there. Allegedly, I don't know, but that's.
Nah, I'm a you know what I'm saying? I'm a straighten that out. Ceddy is not a Crip from his set. Ceddy is a rolling 60
from LA, right? He got put on for. He got put on. He from SAC, but he got put on for some dudes from LA.
Right.
I doubt that. I got homies from the '60s that buzz his grill just faking like that. I've been all independent LA. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. Now listen, y'all know how I rock. You know what I'm saying? On this platform, we state straight facts. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get on this platform and say that Ceddy is not a real Crip. The reason why I would say I know for a fact that Ceddy got put on is because Ceddy be at the hood day. Ain't no fake Crips going to the hood day. Actually, Ceddy was live and a fake Crip was at the hood day, and they down there, they were finna they fucked them up, but he ended the live before they did. So you know what I'm saying? Ain't no fake Crip going to hood day. And he was there with the niggas that hang with Nipsey. So
all right, I'm about to get out here though. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Cali. I travel up and down.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like now that's what we ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get on this bitch and cap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, hey, no matter if he joined that bit when he 50, but he most definitely real deal because on hood day he hanging out with the real 60s. And if he ain't a real Crip, then he wouldn't be able to go to hood day.
Yeah, I think he really official when it comes to what he claimed now. But that was a good point that he pointed out. I didn't even really pay attention to that. He did snitch on the news guy. So that's how he's spinning the story. That's the narrative he's spinning. That him and his newscaster friend got together, concocted the story to help his newscaster friend with this situation.
That's what.
That's snitching too.
Hey,
tell him.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Talking about he ain't gonna expose the man. You done exposed him. I don't buy that. I don't buy it.
Now, do we hold this against him?
Me? Do I hold it against him?
I'm saying
no. But the internet is. The internet gonna hold it against him, and the reason why the internet gonna hold it against him is because he's a blogger who has shared his opinion on people who snitch, and he's a street guy. He's a Crip. So he's bound by the code, and he got to face all the consequences that come with it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
Am I gonna hold it against him personally? No, because I just don't care about none of that no more. You know what I'm saying? But I blog on it. I talk about it. I blog on it. But do I have anything personally against him? Or am I gonna be like, hell no, I don't care no more? Because like you say, don't nobody really care no more. We talking about it, but ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. His platform still be what it's gonna be. He's still gonna be all right. And I don't want nobody to do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know.
Right. Career.
Yo. I know Career finna get on it. What's up, Career?
What's down with y'all?
Go on, get it to him, dog.
I ain't gonna go to y'all crazy, bro.
Yes, you is.
Hey, nah, I'm saying.
It hit different though, dog. I used to talk to that nigga, man. We used to have real conversations on the phone, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this nigga cancers and everything, dog. This shit hit me different, dog. That pregnant head ass nigga tripping. You hear me? Nigga forehead pregnant, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
He too smart for his own good. Like sometimes niggas too book smart for their own good, dog. You know. it just sounds like he trying to go on a rabbit hole. Once you lie, you gonna keep lying, man. So that's why that story sounds so crazy with the news reporter. Like either way, you gonna look like a snitch. Like either way, if you try to like use the news reporter, you snitching on him. If you saying you change the story, if you do that, you there. So shout out to that girl too, man. I gotta give her props. She had the wrong story. She ain't had no proof, but she put it in our head though. You hear me?
Yeah.
So I can't give her all the credit because she ain't come with like none of this shit, but she a part of this shit, man. So I gotta give her a prop for this shit, man. I told you, I need proof to go off on a nigga, like with the Ceddy shit, you did? Like, and I got enough proof I need, man. It's a news fucking clipping. What the fuck? If you find a news clipping when I was 9, dog, I snitch. Fuck it. You did? I don't like, and this nigga was a grown ass man. He was clout chasing since a fucking youngin. He wanted to clout chase the news. Niggas be wanting clout so much and want to be famous so much that you done did on that and did that snitch shit, man. And I blame the Crips too, man. Whoever put him on, he should have got DP, dog. Cause those niggas like Crip Mac got DP for shit worse than that. That's why I don't fuck with that game banging shit, all that politics shit. That shit just be a get out of jail call for these scare ass niggas. You there?
So now you said he should have got DP. Now, by him not getting DP, is that proof that they feel like it's not snitching what he did? Because
because he got put on by LA gang, not a Sacramento. So it's weird. Like who pulled the DP him?
LA, well, his gang that he from.
He don't even been like, I don't be saying that now. I don't be saying that nigga with the LA gang like that, dog.
I'm saying, okay, like he said he live in Atlanta, right? But like I don't know how the gang shit go, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's connected with some of them, like they got each other number. Like I'm pretty sure they make that call, hey, bring your ass, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, Miss Marcella? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Speak with Your Girl Marcella, man, and get them gems, man. How you doing, Miss Marcella?
Salute, Miss Marcella.
Salute, love.
Y'all go subscribe to Miss Marcella, man.
You was cooking just now.
So I'm saying, like, if they, because I'm pretty sure he got people number that's in the, you know, in LA or whatever. So it'll be a situation where they call him and say pull up, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he say he live in Atlanta. And then at the same time, Brick Baby, he a Crip. Brick Baby say that ain't what he did. I don't think Brick Baby, let me try to find it. Brick Baby was like, that ain't snitching.
That's
Brick
crazy.
Baby compromise, man. I don't look for these niggas. These niggas coming on it with the internet, man. I go by the old school rules, son, even before I was living. Shit my dad and them was standing on. You hear me? So I don't care what this new generation. This new generation just won't get out of jail free card. You could be a gangster sus and all that shit and still get respect on the internet. So I don't get what no fucking Brick Baby talking about. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the verse of the world, of the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So these niggas just want to get out of jail free card, dog, because they compromise. These niggas don't care about that shit no more. They want that bag, son. So them niggas know you gonna be touching elbows, rubbing elbows with niggas like Ceddy. All these niggas. That's why AK don't want to go too hard, because he still want to be cool with these niggas, man. Do business, because they making money on the internet. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So that don't mean a nigga gotta keep going to Ceddy every day like you a snitch, because you ain't gonna stop that nigga fans. You ain't gonna stop shit. But the real niggas, you could say something like me. This gonna be my only time speaking on this shit on here. So you can still be a real nigga and speak your mind. That don't mean you gotta dedicate your to stop, because you not gonna stop. You gonna look stupid, dog, because the internet, they don't really care. Long as you entertaining them. They don't give a fuck what you do.
And Brick Baby, I seen him dry snitch on Dirt about the little pop situation. So, that was kind of, you know what I'm saying? Right. You remember? That was crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? So
right. Hey, let's check out Mickey True, she pulled the actual paperwork of this case, and she gave us, you know what I'm saying, insight on it. Let's check it out.
Right.
Shout out Mickey. My prayers goes out to your family.
For sure.
She all right, man? I ain't know something happened.
Yeah, she her daughter had gotten in a car accident. I had when last time I talked to her, she said that her daughter was at the hospital. She was headed up there.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mickey, man. My prayers go out to your family too, boy. You know I got a daughter, boy. You know how, boy. I already know, boy.
Right. Forgot about that. He really did just Snitch.
Ceddy Nash. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Well, this is my reaction. Okay, it's funny to me. But let's listen to what Ceddy Nash, the witness, said.
Oh man.
About what they heard, they said they heard an argument just before the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? It seemed like they knew each other.
Static. And his friend was like, he's not even a part of this. You know, he's not a part of this. Yes. And boom.
Is he smirking?
Spoke with some witnesses about what they heard. They said they heard an argument just before the shooting. When you heard...
Oh, that's it. Yo, Ceddy Nash is smirking during a shooting investigation, okay? Now, I ain't gonna lie. That there is funny, okay? Because he's like, it's staticking. Like, what the hell is staticking?
Right.
Now, y'all know I'm nosing.
Nah.
Y'all know I am. I mean,
before we get into it, now Ceddy Nash say the gun, well, he didn't say the gunshot, but he said it sounded staticky. What kind of gun those sound staticky? Like, what gun was that?
Buddy say he had a Pepsi can. Might have had a Pepsi can on the
Yeah. Hey man, come on.
That shit sound like he heard shooting on the phone, on the static on the phone, right?
I don't know.
No, he was there. He went. This shit.
I know he was there. I'm just saying, like static on the phone. So that's why it still sounds stupid saying it was static because like on the static on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what kind of gun that was. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, bro. I don't have the foggiest idea, bro. I don't even know.
It's cool. After I was able to do a little homework, a little research, you know, I had to go find out exactly what case it is, right? So I went over here to the Sacramento Bee, right? And again, anybody can look it up. You just got to Google it, right? And it talks about defendant in Midtown bar killing, changes story to self-defense. And it says at first, and I cannot pronounce his name, but y'all see the name El Pitio de Jesus Tellez. Told police he never ever been to the Monte Carlo the night he now admits he shot and killed Jesse James Nunez in front of the now shutter bar at S and 15th Streets. Rest in peace to the victim. Like, this is actually a murder case. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I was like, the way Ceddy Nash sitting there, you wouldn't think that it was actually a murder case, but it is, according to the Sacramento Bee. Actually went and found, I don't know, the news article that our local correspondent Ceddy Nash was in, but this is the station, okay? And it says man shot to death outside Mental Sacramento bar. And this was published, last updated 10:09 p.m. I can't talk. November 9th, 2012. And here are some pictures. And it says here, basically the same info I just read. Well, further research, because this definitely gonna need some research. When I Googled, and again, I just Googled the name that was in a news article. Okay. Now, a lot of y'all may not know, but guess what? Case text does bring up a lot of court cases on different cases. A lot of people use it. I personally don't use it other than a reference. So what I did was I took the case numbers as reference right there, and I went over to the California courts, the judicial branch of California, okay, where I then entered the case numbers to see if I'm able to locate a case, which I did, as you can see right there. Like I said, I go to the source. It's okay to use other things, but I like just to go to the source. Now, once you bring it up, it's going to be a 24-page document. Let me Make this a little bigger. And it says the Court of Appeal of the State of California, 3rd Appellate District. Now, the reason why I'm going to go over this is because at this point, I mean, this is fresh. We don't have the time to wait on police report and all that. We need some of the details if we're going to react to it correctly. Again, this is just a reaction, not my information that I put out. I'm just reacting to it, okay? So, it says here, defendant appeals following conviction of second-degree murder with personal and intentional discharge of a firearm causing death, which is count 1. Then it's a count 2. Then it's count 3. We're not going to get into that because he's not per se the content, okay? Now, it does say here, defendant admitted he killed the victim but claimed it was self-defense. Defendant contends the trial court unanimously limited defense investigation into whether his homicide victim previously committed an unsolved murder in 2003. Well, damn. Not the man telling on the victim. Oh, okay. And abused the court's discretion by allowing a witness to speculate that the victim was not armed. Defendant also claims the prosecutor argument in the jury improperly infringed on defendant's privileged communication with his lawyer.
Did she say defendant also claims the prosecutor argument in the jury from? Did she say that a witness said that the person was not, by allowing a witness to speculate that the victim was not armed, whether this homicide victim previously committed an unsolved murder in 2003 and abuse of the court description by allowing. Okay, so that's for the 2003 case, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And improperly invoke a biblical passage. We reject all contention, but remain to the trial court to consider whether to exercise his newly legislative discretion to strike the section. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get into the facts and proceedings. At trial, it was undisputed that defendant shot and killed Jesse James Nunez on November 7, 2012, around 8:40 p.m. outside a bar then called the Monte Carlo Club on the corner of 15th and S Streets in Sacramento. Defendant testified at trial that he acted in self-defense. Defendant and victim Nunez had been involved at different times with the same woman, Raquel A. She married defendant in 1999 and had 3 children with him, but the couple divorced in 2009. Raquel soon began dating Nunez and they lived together for a couple of years until they broke up in September 2011. While Raquel lived with Nunez, the defendant would go to their home to pick up and drop off his kids without incident. After Raquel and Nunez split up, Raquel and the defendant made an effort to get back together, but it was out of Nunez's hands. Raquel, now Nunez is the person who's killed. Raquel told the defendant about the call and that he should protect himself, but she said nothing about this call when interviewed by police after Nunez was killed, though she testified she thought she did tell police. The defendant testified he obtained a gun after Raquel told him about Nunez's calls. Defendant frequented the Monte Carlo Club just before the shooting. Defendant was standing outside the bar talking on his cell phone to his uncle. The victim arrived at the bar in a car with 2 men, the victim's friend, Daniel M., and Daniel's friend, Wajilo D. They stopped to use the restroom. Defendant saw them approach the bar entrance. Defendant stood with his side to them, holding his cell phone to his ear with one hand and holding his gun by his leg out of their sight. As Nunez approached, the defendant fired 3 gunshots at Nunez from a distance of about 16 feet. 2 bullets struck the victim, 1 in his chest, and a fatal shot in his back. Video surveillance cameras did not capture the shooting itself, and other than the defendant, no witness testified to having seen the shooting or having seen Nunez with a gun. Daniel testified he did not see the shooting and did not hear anything other than the gunshots, while Rodrigo claimed he remembered almost nothing because he was drunk. Neither saw Nunez with a gun. Nunez died at the scene. No gun was found on or near Nunez. One of Nunez's companions removed Nunez's cell phone, but could not say why, and neither companion saw Nunez with a gun. Defendant insists that one of Nunez's companions removed from Nunez not only a cell phone, but also a gun, but there is no evidence that Nunez had a gun, other than the defendant's self-serving testimony or that anyone removed it from the scene. A police officer patrolling nearby heard the gunshots at 8:40, saw a white SUV speed away from the Monte Carlo, pursued it, and found it unoccupied on T Street. The 45 caliber handgun that killed Nunez was found in the yard next door. The gun had been stolen from a residence in January 2012, and DNA found on the gun was consistent with defendant's DNA. Approximately 1 out of 190 trillion Hispanics will be expected to have similar DNA profile. After abandoning the SUV and throwing the gun away, defendant then went to get food in an attempt to get past the police perimeter by calmly walking with another
Good
person.
night. Hope you feel
The
better.
registered owner of the SUV had turned over physical custody of the SUV to the defendant after the defendant made a partial payment towards its purchase. A cell phone in the SUV was later connected to the defendant, who admitted it was his account. The cell phone showed text messages to Raquel in October 2012 asking for sex, saying, "You chose him, not me, and you don't love me like I love you." Later on the night of the shooting, police located the defendant and took him into custody on outstanding traffic warrants. He had the white SUV keys on him. When police first questioned the defendant around 8 a.m. the morning after the shooting, the defendant denied any involvement or knowledge about the shooting and denied being at the Monte Carlo club that night. The police left Raquel and the defendant alone in the interview room. She told him witnesses were saying they just heard gunshots and did not know what happened. The defendant said, "I blacked out. My brain went blank." She told him to shut up. He asked for her help. She responded, "You don't have to ask." He told her he was going to plead insanity and would need her help. He asked if he and Raquel had a good, solid game plan. She promised to help however she could. The defendant said he could not get over Raquel and wanted her back. She said she had told the police that the defendant was over her. All
right. So it was no witnesses. There was no witnesses, and all the witnesses say they didn't see nothing. They just heard the shots. But they say this was at a bar, right? So Ceddy,
Yeah.
I thought this was like in the neighborhood. So Ceddy must have been at the bar. They say no witnesses except Ceddy. So everybody
So
said
this said it called his news reporter partner to get the news fast, get there fast.
He said, if I'm not mistaken, he say, all I remember he said the news reporter pulled up. I don't know. I don't remember if he said he called him or I just know he say his homie pulled up and we went over what I was gonna say. They say he must have walked over there. He ain't even have no shirt. He looked barefoot. Nah, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, come on. How the hell you gonna tell the man look barefoot and they just showed chest up?
Nigga stupid.
He was crazy, man. Yeah, but I would say, dude, told on himself, man. Dude in that motherfucking interrogation room, talking about he blacked out, and the girl telling him to shut up. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. He gonna plead insanity. He told on himself. They ain't had no witnesses, so they saying what Ceddy said. It wasn't used in court. It wasn't used in his case. So is that snitching? Do it change or no?
No, not to the streets. Like when it come to law, yeah, if you a regular civilian, yeah. But you a street nigga, dog, and he a part of a Crip game, dog. So that's representing the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that's civilian shit he did, dog. So yeah, to the streets, that's snitching, dog. Yes. But yeah, niggas don't care about the streets no more, man. Money on YouTube, man. Niggas don't give these niggas don't care.
So hey. So y'all got my breakdown of the Ceddy situation. Like I said, I ain't gonna say he snitched. I ain't gonna say he didn't. You know what I'm saying? My stance now is to not to prove did anybody snitch or not. My stance is to just report. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much gray area now. You know, it's no point. But like I say, hey, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could, y'all feel he did, y'all feel he don't. That's what it is, man. Ceddy ain't he say the dude say hey he wasn't a part of that and it sounds staticky.
Right, I can't go too far on that nigga. I ain't no crip. You there? I don't know. Yeah, so
So I won't
that's
say
for the
he's
Crips. That's for the Crips to, explain because that make them that's a bad stain on them. But 9 out of 10, man, Sadie paying them niggas, man. When you see niggas get to do shit, that mean they work something, man. A lot. They work more alive. Like it's crazy to say, but Sadie work more alive, dog. It is what it is to these niggas.
say I won't say he snitched, but I would say he was the only witness. Chat says Zach. Yeah, cop chasing did say he was from Crip from up north, and it's tatted on his arm. Sack up north. He was a Crip. Okay, listen, for the people that don't know, he was a Crip in Sack, right? He was a Crip in his hometown. He say he moved to LA or went to LA or something, and he was there. He hanging out with the 60s. And he say they basically told him, like, nigga, you with us every day, you know what I'm saying? We understand you're a Crip, but you ain't no 60. You might as well get down. And he said he got down. It is a Crip in where he from. It is Crips where he from, but they just small. They say it ain't that many. You know what I'm saying?
Right, where he from, yeah, cause my family from out there. All my cousins blood. That's why when I asked them niggas on that, they say that's Crip business. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't had nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I respect it.
Right. So he was a Crip in Sac. It is Crips in Sac. It's just mainly a blood population. But he said out his own mouth when he went to LA. When he went to LA, he started hanging with the 60s and he got down with them. He said he called his big homie from back home and told him, and his big homie blessed him, like, go ahead and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So
right, he wasn't really put down on the street shit, man. To be no street shit, no street nigga, man. He was rapping and shit. So them LA niggas, they smart, man. They'll keep you around. They can make money off you, yeah. So yeah, man, that's why he gonna survive. He still can promote artists. He can do a lot for them niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't in the game politics like that. We from the South, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't as big of a culture as it is from LA. It just always kind of like was like, dang, he got put on so late, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, that's his choice, I don't think he no fake Crip. I seen them videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
all right, man. We're gonna get to the Melly content, man. Melly had court today. Also, we're gonna speak about the prosecutor in the Melly case. The prosecutor in the Melly case, she was kicked off. She no longer, goddamn it, is able to be in the position that she was. You hear me? But I heard that she's gonna be a witness now. So she gonna be a witness on the detective behalf, if I'm not mistaken. I guess to prove that when the detective said, tell him that you was here when I served the warrant or whatever. So she gonna be a witness for him to, calibrate his story. And they were saying by her being the witness for him, she can't be a prosecutor during trial.
Right.
She should have been got kicked out.
Right.
Fact.
That's the state fault. She a big reason they lost, dog. It is what it is, dog. They should have been made that audible. You feel what I'm saying? But I guess they was too deep in it. I guess she got a knowledge. She got a lot of knowledge on this case, man. So they can't just, just get rid of her. You feel what I'm saying? Like
They most
she
definitely
still
do.
got a lot of shit she know about this shit, man. So yeah, they need her, man, for more evidence type shit. Even though it ain't gonna matter, but yeah, they gonna need that.
No, but they most definitely got rid of her.
I'm hearing they're gonna use her to coach the new prosecutor, like to get them up to speed with what's going on with the case before the new prosecutor take over the case. I was watching The Lawyer You Know on YouTube, and he was going over that.
And I could see that. I could see that because they only got 10 days. So right now they really got what 8 days.
Right.
And as of right now, they still don't have a prosecutor.
Right. Facts.
So it will be only right that she, you know what I'm saying, still be around the coach and, you know, let them know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But is that like a win for Melly? Because 10 days is, think about this. They've been investigating this case for what, 5 years?
5 years.
So you mean to tell me a motherfucker gotta learn 5 years worth of shit in 9 days? Really, it's not even 9 days because they still haven't found one yet.
Right.
So whenever they find one, that's how many days left gonna be for them to learn the case.
That's a lot, bro. Because I ain't gonna cap. It took us years to learn all the shit we learned. I've been on this case for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Melly deserved this, man. They had 5 fucking years to do all that shit they had to do. You feel what I'm saying? So now he got the advantage, dog. And I feel like he should, because they fucked up.
Yeah, they fucked up bad. They messed up bad.
Right. So what you think about the letter that one of the jurors wrote Christine Bradley?
You talking to me?
Let me read a boy talk about that.
Man, that letter was crazy. Like man, I mean, it was pretty much giving her a blueprint as to what they think that she could do in order to get a conviction. Actually, and it was letting us know how they felt. Well, at least that juror felt about a lot of the whole situation. What was that? The juror that was against Melly getting convicted?
Had to be.
It sounded like it.
Yeah. Most definitely, that bill was against him.
Yeah. That letter was crazy. I'm glad we got to know, got to hear it. You know what I mean? To see what was going on in their mind. But shit, it was a lot to unpack with that letter. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much saying they think he. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. It was a lot.
And see with that letter though, what it's gonna do is it's gonna give Melly team too a blueprint to what they need to capitalize on and the route they need to go. So the new jurors don't get that kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually think Melly, not to cut you off, I actually think Melly is in a better spot than he ever been in this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I think he got the best chance to win than he ever had. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. I agree. I most definitely agree. Hey man, tell you the truth, man, Melly might be coming home, man.
I think he coming home regardless. And you know me, I was one of the ones that was, you know, I was on the other side. I'm still on the other side. I still want justice for the family and all that. But seeing what they done did, I got to call a spade, man. It's no way this man don't come back on appeal and can beat the hell out of this case, man.
Right.
Even if he get convicted.
Common sense, he guilty. But like they say, you got to prove it in a court of law. So that shit not proven yet. You feel what I'm saying? So they had all these chances, though. The next juror gonna come in there like this shit corrupted.
Right.
They gonna be on Melly's side more than against him coming in. Yeah, especially if they followed this shit. 9 out of 10, they didn't follow this shit. So yeah, man. That juror who wrote that, the person who wrote that note, they was using their common sense. Yeah, that's all they were doing.
And then you got to think like, okay, let's say he get convicted. That's with a jury. You know what I'm saying? That's with some citizens who, seeing whatever the evidence. Even though I think got a better chance of not get convicted. But when you get on appeal, it ain't no jury no more. You going in front of them lawyers. I mean, them judges who this is what they do. Look at cases and see do people have grounds for new trials or for the case to be thrown out? And I think once they see all the violations that happen in this case and all of that type of stuff, man, it's no way, bro. He too high profile. He got too much money. They can, but I don't think they're gonna do him like they'll do a regular person like me. You know what I'm saying? Like they just ain't gonna railroad him like they'll railroad me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
All right. One more thing, and then we're gonna get into react to Tough Boy. And then for the people that's here for the BTB Savage, y'all hold on. That's coming up next. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about this witness list? And mind you, Portland wasn't in the courtroom, so how he get the witness list? Somebody in the court had to give to him, right?
Oh man, you know that what went down, bro.
Man, you know the lady did that. You know that lady did that, man.
What
yeah,
lady?
Who always smiling? Man,
lawyer?
like we know what's up, man.
Right.
You saying the lawyer?
Fucking right. Fucking right. She exposed that shit to the better went. I can tell how they had everything. That was a game plan. Like all of them talked together. Like the manager, all of them made a game plan, dog. Because you could tell by how they came in there, dog. How the witnesses came in there, what they were saying. Yeah, you could tell like they know what to say. They wasn't just freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Or look now, Melly could have wrote that shit out and had them to give to him.
They ain't gonna risk it with no phone calls or no letters. Fuck no, they wouldn't risk it, dog. That nigga would have got caught doing that dumb ass shit. Only way you could give it to the lady, dog. The lady, the outside connection, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Cause remember, he had asked the security guard or whatever you want to call him. He asked the officer, could he get a pencil and paper? Because remember, at one point he didn't have no pencil and paper for like a couple of days, a week or whatever. And then he started writing. They gave him that pencil and paper, and ever since the first day they gave him that pencil and paper, every time he was writing and shit.
Hey, so you think Melly did it? You think Melly gave it to Portland?
I ain't saying that Melly did it, but I'm saying that he could. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it up there because
you saying Melly orchestrated it. He orchestrated the hit in some kind of way, but I don't even think he the brave. I think.
Hold on. I ain't saying he orchestrated a hit. God damn.
No, not a hit like that. I'm saying to get the message out.
I'm saying he could have been the one that wrote that shit out. You feel me? Like white lady with the red hair type shit in. You know what I'm saying? He could have been the person that wrote that shit out and had the lawyer give it to, you know what I'm saying?
That's sending a hit. I ain't talking about a killing hit. That's sending a hit. It's still sending a hit. It's still sending a message. You the brains of it because you sent it. So but I don't think it's that, though. I don't think he that smart. I think, man, it's the manager. I think the manager doing orchestrating this shit, man.
Hey, I got a question. So that list he wrote out, what was that list for? I know they was describing the jurors, but describe them for what? Somebody to pay off? Somebody that might be on our side if we get to them? You know what I'm saying? What else for?
Right, because technically, think about it. I don't remember if it was names or not. They were just describing the jurors. So how could you get in contact with the people?
It was more than one person in on this, more than Melly and Portland. Because if Melly is describing the jurors, you still need somebody to corroborate who they is. Because he's saying white lady with a red hair okay, well, who is that? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of if I'm not in the courtroom to see who it is, then it's a lot of probably people that fit that description. This was a play here. I'm with Carrell here. This was a play here. It was a couple of them in on this here. Melly Mama, a couple of them, yeah.
But track the nigga with the money. He the bag, so he the number one nigga who orchestrated. He know Melly ain't telling Track what to do. Track the one who getting Melly out this shit. But the lawyers paying the right people, using that bag, dog. Like that bag different, dog. Like I'm like, come on, dog. We know what's up, just 'cause these people in law and all that, man. These people still regular humans, dog. They take money for shit. Yeah, they leak shit for money. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, this shit corrupted, man.
That sound like they had that list to pay somebody off for. Cause we know they ain't gonna harm nobody. They ain't harm nobody. They ain't harm none of the witnesses. They've been throwing money around. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing. So I'm assuming for them to write that list and describe them is people that Melly thought they could that was possibly people that would take the bag.
Right.
It got to be. Right.
Hey,
damn.
It sounds good, man. It sounds good. Hey, y'all hit that like button for me, man. Hit that like button for me.
This case get man. I'm telling you, bro. If they make a move about this case, they would not even be able to put all the stuff that really even went on in this case in the movie, dog.
Right.
They not making no movie right probably in 30 years, you know, because these people in these fucking things gonna get exposed. They corrupted. You know? So they'll go to jail, they ain't gonna explode. It can't come on right now. Yeah.
Shit.
I bet you your boy ain't gonna make a documentary about that. Who be doing a young boy documentary? Bet you ain't gonna make it on this shit right now.
Trap Lord Ross.
I think
people take his shit.
I think he waiting for the case to be over to see what the outcome is before he dropped the doc. Because he should have been, you know what I'm saying, thinking about dropping a documentary on this shit.
He probably already putting it together though, you're right.
He just waiting on the outcome.
This shit corrupted like the OJ case.
This shit bad.
I'm finna play the vid real quick.
Okay.
In order to remove the lead prosecutor, Christine Bradley, from the case. He said Bradley could not be allowed to serve as lead prosecutor if there was even a chance she could be called as a witness for the defense. Also, you will not believe what they found in Bortland's house. I mean, come on. What a terrible look for Bortland. This trial has to start in the next 10 days, and there's 30 motions to go through. The state added 20 new witnesses, apparently, with 10 of them being inmates. New experts were added, and the judge was basically begging to know who the prosecutor was in court today. Complete disaster. Hit subscribe. Let's get right into it. All right, boys.
So he said it's 30 new witnesses and 10 of them inmates.
That's crazy.
So you got the motherfuckers in jail telling.
That's basically what it is, bro. That's crazy. Let me tell you something. I'm surprised they didn't put an undercover police in there with Melly, because it's clear that he goddamn sure was running his mouth or to some degree in there with the regular inmates, because you got 10 of them that's, I'm assuming, that's gonna tell the people they got some information that'll help, that'll hurt Melly in order, probably for them to get, some time back. So I'm surprised they ain't put no undercover police officer in the jail with him. They'll do that.
Right.
That show that you desperate though. If they do some shit like that, that show that you desperate. You really ain't got no real evidence to stand on. If you trying to get shit after the fact, while a nigga been in jail trying to get that mean they really don't got no real evidence to get this nigga.
Right.
So that shit's still debatable, though. If these new witnesses in jail, they ain't got no real shit, some shit that you can go to and like, if that shit don't make sense, like real, like evidence, dog, like that shit ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
All right, boys, so here's the letter that a juror sent to Christine Bradley. Miss Christine B. Bradley, it's taken me a while to decide if I should write you this note. I would like to congratulate you and Miss Smith on the great job you did representing the state versus Jamel Demon. Spelled Jamel wrong. I want to wish you and your team the best of luck in the next coming weeks. It is a big responsibility, and due to the fact that Mr. Demons is related to the so-called gang activity, you are brave to go forward a second time. What? What do you mean brave to go forward a second time? It's her damn job. I think this lady is hinting that someone in a gang would hurt Christine Bradley, which is a little bit of a reach, but whatever. After thinking about my personal experience as a juror, my advice...
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend a...
to you is as follows. Timeline of self-inactivity cast report. Stay away from selecting young ladies as part of the jury. Juror was obviously one of them that put in a guilty verdict. So it's obvious this is a guy now because he's saying stay away from young ladies. Like an older lady wouldn't say that about young ladies.
And the reason why I think he said that because he's saying like if it's a young person, 9 times out of 10 they have heard of Melly, they know Melly. You know what I'm saying? What they know is music. They might be influenced when it comes to the music.
Maybe, probably a dude. From the very first day, have the jury be escorted all the time by Gary and BSL. Oh, escorted. Pay attention to the relationship between Mr. Demons and his mother. It's very tight. That's a weird thing to say because if anything, the relationship with his mom is good for the defense. So now I'm confused. If he had like a terrible relationship with his mom, that would show he has issues with relationships in general, which would obviously make a jury think that it's possible for him to kill his 2 best friends. So yeah, I don't know about that. Ballistic and coroner's report a must. These enables to see that the drive-by shooting is a complete lie. These enables. This person must have wrote this drunk or just in like 5 minutes. All right, boys, this video is sponsored by Scentbird. Scentbird lets you choose a new designer or niche fragrance every month for only $17. And every month you get to pick what you receive. So there's no... I tried a lot of the designer brands with Scentbird, but I'm starting to get in a lot of the niche scents, such as DS and Durga, and you can spray it on yourself. And let me tell you, this other scent right here called Off Court. It's so sick. Link in the pinned comment right now. 55% off. Scentbird, thanks for sponsoring the video. Let's get right back into it, boys. Videos related to the record studio, a must. Yeah, the recording studio video is pretty damning. Seeing him walk around to the seat where they say all the bullets came from. I've always said like, wow, that is just not a good look. Many of the jurors were afraid of gang retaliation. Don't waste too much time on gang related material. People are afraid and they lie to you when they say they are not. This kid has mental issues. He took medication since he was a kid. He is obsessed with guns. I really hope that the state take this route instead of the gang theory. Well, yeah, the only reason why the gang theory was involved is that's for the death penalty to be charged. I don't like that at all. I don't think the death penalty should be on this case. Every video.
And I ain't gonna lie, whoever this jury is, that motherfucker kind of smart. You know what I'm saying? Because that gang shit, that was one of the weakest links that they had to the case. So whoever this motherfucker is, they got them bitches smart. They on point. They most definitely on point. That motherfucker say stay away from the gang allegations. Like, cause that shit weak. That shit was weak. Like that shit just seemed like chaos.
Yeah, that was a good reason it failed for sure. You giving these people all these different scenarios, though, and that shit sounded like y'all got that out the ass. Yeah,
right. I ain't had shit to do
like
with
the blood sacrifice and shit. Like they're the Illuminati now. Now the blood, the Illuminati, shit crazy, huh?
They done brought conspiracy theories into it.
Video have to say this was not a gang killing, but yeah, just by reviewing several interviews that he did in the past, you can notice many facts about his character and personality. Example, Melly versus Melvin, probably why his defense team will refute bringing this information into account. Both cars left the studio and both cars were supposed to reach Mr. Demon's place. Something happened along the way, trigger this kid to commit those murders. That is my theory, no one else. They were probably dead prior to reaching US 27th. Good luck. So yeah, clearly this juror started watching some interviews after the trial. Apparently that's unprecedented for a juror to write a letter to the state attorney. It's common for them to write a letter to like a lawyer or the judge even, but the state attorney is usually not contacted at all. Jurors obviously email each other and stay in contact with other jurors because they like kind of become friends sometimes. But this is really good for the defense to see what one juror was thinking. So now the defense can note that and be like, all right, we have to really focus on destroying all those bullet points and making them look like shit for Melly to have a not guilty verdict. All right, my boy Bryson Paul tweeted out, here are the images of alleged notes discovered during the home raid of YNW Bortland's home last week. Filed in the Broward clerks by the state. The state filed a motion to keep jurors' name private. This is not a good look for Bortland right here, boys. This was found in his fucking house. Missed something with the last name. White boy, bun black, glasses, bald mask, white lady, Mr. blank last name, old lady, ready to go, red hair, Spanish lady, Hispanic man. Now tell me that's not the worst look you've ever seen. Inside a co-defendant's fucking house is a description and last names of some of the jurors on his co-defendant's fucking trial. What a stupid fucking thing to do. Now, I don't know who's giving Bortland the description of all these people because it wasn't on the stream. So that means someone in the fucking courtroom relayed to Bortland what the jurors look like. This is a huge no-no for a co-defendant to have something about the jurors like this. Bortland is not supposed to know anything about what these jurors look like at all. This is fucking terrible. All right, here's the first look at Melly right here, about to walk in, I think. Me and him are matching almost. That was not intentional. Look at this little meeting between 3 of Melly's lawyers right here. There's this 4th lawyer right here. I believe this guy's name is Killiner, and Bloom is her name, I think, for the state.
Who's going to be the prosecutor in the case?
Not only did he say my first day? So this guy right here might be the prosecutor. Okay, I ain't hear. He say who gonna be the prosecutor for the case, and then I didn't hear what he said, but I heard him say my first day.
Dang.
So whoever this guy is right here, he may be the prosecutor.
Okay.
Slick talking, nigga.
Wow, he just said who's going to be the prosecutor in the case, and I think he just said he will be. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I think that's what they just said, at least, because he shook his hand, being like, all right, let's do it. The state attorney's office is probably fucking scrambling. They have 10 days for the trial to start. That's the deadline legally because of the speedy trial shit. Imagine having to get a whole new prosecutor within that time frame. That boy, his lawyers are all smiley, but Melly is not happy. He giving that man a death stare.
Ms. Boutros, as she testified to, immediately upon hearing what Detective Moretti solicited to Deputy Guarl, she informed her supervisor, Mr. Killerin. We believe with the testimony would be that Mr. Killerin then went and he talked to the supervisors in the office. My understanding is we will find out that in fact there was a meeting with Ms. Bradley with the supervisors in the office. And when I say that, I believe at times it was just the state attorney, and at times it was the state attorney with Ms. Falk also. That we would have testimony that they were instructing Ms. Bradley to file the Brady notice. And this goes back as early as basically in October, November, whenever that was. The testimony will show that after they did that, pretty much everybody put their head in the sand. Did not check into things. She went through a whole trial. We sat through the trial. Nothing was mentioned about Brady.
This man looks so over it. He's just leaning on his fist.
And it continued not to be provided until Ms. Boutros took it upon herself to allow the world to know that the state was hiding evidence. And she refused to sign it. In fact, it was handed to her by her secretary, and she said, I'm not signing this. And that's why Mr. Killerin from Public Corruptions had to sign that Brady note. They buried their heads in the sand as far as what she was doing. They allowed her to do what she was doing after it comes to their attention, after the mistrial, that she has committed a Brady violation. And they do nothing to her except fight to keep her on this case. That's institutional. Making Mr. Demons go through another trial is a violation of double jeopardy. Jeopardy should have attached because of what occurred. The due process violation, making Mr. Demons go through court, a whole trial where he's facing the death penalty, while the state is holding on to that Brady material. And then even afterwards, it doesn't get revealed until somebody else has the courage to come forward. Then this court has the power to dismiss. And under these facts, we ask the court to exercise that power, because double jeopardy
will be violated.
Asking for a dismissal because of double jeopardy violation and because they're saying Melly's due process rights were violated.
Falsifying or causing another person to falsify any official record or official document. I contend that Detective Moretti was violating this statute. Not only was there bad behavior, but quite candidly, the state attorney's office, the way they handle this, are party to criminal activity and committed.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Wherever they got the motherfucker from, they did a good job, man, because this bitch on it. I ain't hear none of Melly lawyers speak like this except for the white dude, but he own his shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Criminal activity.
God damn, the state attorney's office committed criminal activity. What a show. They fucked this case up so bad.
If you look at the whole picture, and this whole picture demands that this court exercise its jurisdiction, determine that it was institutional, and dismiss the charges. Thank you.
So, but that was just the problem. They don't have that evidence in this hearing, and therefore this court has everything he was arguing about, the institutional problems in the state attorney's office, and there was a charge filed, that hiding evidence. All of that is not on the record for the argument for this motion to dismiss.
He just basically said there's zero fucking evidence. To dumb it down, he said they're capping.
Testify on the defense, and there was no indication of any hiding of evidence. There was no indication of institutional obstruction of justice within the state attorney's office. There was no evidence at all that the prosecutors were told by administration to do something illegal or were told to hide anything. That was all a proper he would do.
Both the state and defense could call any witnesses they want at the hearing. Detective Moretti wasn't a witness who was called by anybody. So I really don't know what Detective Moretti would say if called to the stand and testify. All right. So you proceed with your argument.
If the detective maintains the statement and they want to call Ms. Boudreaux to counter that, that is not permissible in the sense that now they're commenting or trying to impeach the witness, the detective, with evidence that of a prior bad act. And you cannot do that. You can only impeach with character. If you're going to say character evidence, he's not truthful, you're going to bring in witnesses to show that he's not truthful, that's permissible. But it's not permissible to impeach the detective with a prior bad act.
He's trying to say the defense is not allowed to call Ms. Boudreaux up after Moretti is on the stand during the trial to basically make Moretti look like he's a liar in any way, which I think is fucking bullshit. There's a state attorney that is saying a detective lied in some way. That should be allowed. He's saying some...
Right. So why wouldn't somebody be able to counter what he says? Like, so I don't know if this prosecutor right here just talking, but he trying. Hey, that shit crazy.
Some act protects the detective or something.
Get to a due process violation that would require dismissal of the indictment. They don't have the evidence for that, and therefore the court must dismiss or deny the motion to dismiss the indictment.
So the state is saying that Detective Moretti would get on the witness stand and confess to a third-degree felony and probably some misdemeanors. And that's part of their argument. You know what? If it turns out that way that he's willing to confess to a crime on the witness stand, we'll live with it. Other than that, I stand by my argument.
That was fire. He said if he goes up there and admits to committing felonies, we'll deal with it then.
You know that a lot of the stuff was verbal comments that were made. And I don't know how the court gets those verbal comments that were made to each other and whatnot. So I think you're only getting half the picture if you do that.
I'm going to talk about that.
So we tried to order the trial transcript. We were quoted $5,000 for the cost of that hearing transcript. I said having them work overtime, getting us the transcripts from the last trial.
$5,000 for the transcripts of the hearing testimony. Is that normal pricing for transcripts from a state attorney's office?
We have 30 plus motions to resolve.
Did you just say we have 30 plus motions to resolve? How the f are they going to get through 30 motions in the next week? Dude, next week's going to be a show. I hope you're ready.
You're still in the process of trying to find out who the attorney is going to handle the case.
That's correct. And we're close to a decision, but we don't have it. There's something new for the moment.
He's not going to be the prosecutor. He just said they're close to a decision on deciding which attorney is going to be prosecutor on the case.
State listed 20 new witnesses. 22. I was close. That we have never heard of before that we need to take depot. So we're going to have to try to schedule in between jury selection.
20 new witnesses that they have to do depositions for during jury selection.
So we got, I believe, 10 inmates that are testifying about gang activity, which would be after the date of the murder. I don't really think it's relevant, but we have new experts on the case. I did in an email ask where are the reports for the experts. I was told she was at the doctor's office and she would get back to me.
They can't get the reports for new experts, 10 inmates as witnesses. What is the state doing? Why are they making it complicated? The gang activity is like the least of their concerns. Like the state should just focus on the phone records, the ballistics, and the messages on the phone. That's all they should focus on. They don't have to prove motive. I don't understand.
A new witness for the pedometer. I'm assuming after I wrote the motion to keep Detective Moretti from testifying, the state added somebody else now to testify about the pedometer. I need to depose them.
Oh, that was a slick move. I knew that was going to happen because they were bitching about the pedometer, and then the state's like, oh, you don't want Moretti to talk about the pedometer? Bet. We'll get a pedometer expert. That's actually smart for the state right there.
When is this decision going to be made as to the attorneys?
Very, very soon. I'm sure it'll be made by either the end of the day or by Monday.
Well, Monday, we're supposed to start hearings. So assuming we started the hearings on Monday, who's going to be?
What a disaster. The state attorney's office is in fucking shambles. The judge is asking him who is going to be here as the prosecutor for the case next week for all these hearings on the motions. This is saying I can't even tell you. Thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video. Make sure you use my code CUFF.
Hey, man. Salute the Cuff Boys, man. Hey, man. This is most definitely going to be a disaster. The reason why I ain't really been going live and reacting to it, because I've been kind of letting Mickey, get off and do her thing. You know what I'm saying? I've been a team player. But I'm most definitely finna start going live during these cases, especially right now, because it's finna be chaos, man. It's finna be like the YSL case, man. This shit is just unprofessional, unorganized, and I think it's gonna work out for the best in Melly's situation. But we finna get to this BTB. What's the name? But Karel, what you gotta say on the?
Oh, I was about
Melly?
to say your trial lives be going crazy. You know, like people like them early morning shit. I'm not an early morning person. I don't know if you are, but I'm
Shit, I
not.
be
But
up. I be
you
up.
be
I
up.
just I be up. I just ain't go live because you know what I'm saying. Mickey was going live and covering the case and shit. So I was just like really like letting it get it off. But I'm almost definitely go live. And then I was kind of waiting too because I was trying to wait for it to get juicy. But it looked like this shit finna get juicy quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be these 10 days. 10 days gonna be action packed. Nigga, they gotta compact everything. Gonna be long as a motherfucker too, man. So y'all be ready. Have y'all coffee, all that shit. Y'all need to shake. That shit gonna be long, compact, but gonna be a lot of hate makers, man. Like, but if the state come with some shit and win this shit, dog, this shit crazy, nigga. This nigga, they the underdog. They a real underdog right now, nigga.
Right. Yeah, I don't think, like I say, this situation right here, I think it's gonna work out for the best for Melly. But man, you never could tell. You never know, man. This shit could go left, right, quick. So what I'm saying? We just gonna take it one day at a time. I'm finna get into this BTB Savage content. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have y'all drop down for a minute, and then y'all can pull back up if y'all want, because basically I'm finna play video, and this shit it's a long video. So
All right.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all can pull up back up if y'all want to, but I'm gonna stop it, you know what I'm saying? So when I'll be stopping it and shit, if y'all want to pull up, you know what I'm saying, y'all can.
Yeah, I'll be watching in the back, man. So drop me down.
All right. Salute though. So for the people that's here for the BTB Savage content, man, I'm gonna give y'all a rundown on what happened. You know what I'm saying? For the people that have no idea, no clue what's going on, BTB Savage was a rapper from San Antonio that was killed in Houston. And allegedly, hold on. Allegedly, hold on. So allegedly, BTB Savage met this dude and he started working with him. But before the girl spoke out, his girlfriend spoke out, we only knew that BTB Savage met somebody and he started, often speaking with this guy. And one day the dude was like, look, I want to do a song with you. So BTB Savage, he said, yeah, it's cool. But at first he said he wasn't going to do the song because it was already late and he was home. But the guy was like, look, I got studio equipment. I could bring it, and BTB Savage gave in around 11 something. Him and another guy showed up. Now, when the other guy showed up, he introduced BTB Savage as this guy was his uncle, as we know now of Omar Richardson. But for the people that have been following the situation, y'all know that Omar Richardson was not this guy uncle. So like I said in my video I just dropped, I don't want to go into detail of how they was connected, because what was crazy to me is, from what that we know of, the guy that actually set this all up, and when I say set up, I mean put it together to come do the song, allegedly that it's supposed to be in the song, that we know of, he was never brought into the situation of the BTB Savage situation. So if he's not on the police radar, I don't want to involve him. You know what I'm saying? Like when the case first started and we first started dropping videos, like we spoke on it, I spoke on it. But then as I'm sitting back, I'm thinking like I haven't seen one time, I heard one time where they saying the actual kid that was gonna do the song with BTB Savage was even questioning the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he wasn't, but I never heard it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to continue to speak on this person and he's not on police radar. Y'all know how I kick it. You know what I'm saying? I break the news, but I break it when it's already out there. You feel me? And I was one of the bloggers, the first bloggers to bring y'all information that nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I had information that nobody knew, because I was speaking with BTB Savage friends. I'm talking about best friends and shit like that. I was also speaking with Omar family members, you know what I'm saying? And they told me a lot of stuff. And it's still stuff that I was told and I was shown that I promised not to say. Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is deeper than we can imagine. This shit go back before BTB Savage. Like, you ever met somebody and then when you meet the person, you get to know them, and then you realize that y'all family was intertwined somehow, like whether it was good or bad, like y'all family met each other back in the day type shit. Like, this the type of situation that BTB Savage them was in. You know what I'm saying? So BTB Savage invited these guys over to do a song. Allegedly, they saying it was for a song. BTB Savage own homies told me it wasn't about a song. BTB Savage homies say he was serving them marijuana. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? BTB Savage allegedly was moving marijuana, and that's why they was there. But BTB Savage said on Vlad that they was there to do a song. But it would make sense. They probably did tell him he wanted to do a song, but they knew that BTB Savage had the marijuana. Now, his girlfriend spoke out. His girlfriend said that BTB Savage was selling old shoes. And that's how he met the Jit online, because he was selling old shoes and sold the guy some shoes that he don't wear. So replace the shoes with the weed. So allegedly, BTB Savage was selling, and that's the story that I got from BTB Savage homie. He sold them a couple times, a couple bags. And when we say selling them shit. They were selling pounds. He was selling him pounds allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And they made a couple transactions. You feel me? So BTB Savage felt comfortable. Mind you, BTB Savage is not a hood dude. He rapped about scamming and etc., but he wasn't a hood dude. He didn't come from the slums. Like he came from the hood, but it's a difference. And when I say come from the slums, you could live in the hood and be brought up in the hood. But if you wasn't a part of hood activities, you wouldn't know what to do and how to react during these situations. So the thing was, and Savage homies was telling me, they even said this stuff. They made posters and made songs. Savage was out here selling marijuana, man, by the pound. He also was robbed in LA before he was robbed this time and was killed. And was robbed and he killed Omar. So his homies was telling him, look, bro, this ain't your lane. Stick to rapping and scamming, because out here in these streets, it's not your lane. His homie even made a song and was saying in the song, he was telling him. He said, because BTB Savage was feeling like, because he made 2-3 transactions with you, that y'all was cool. And 9 times out of 10, when you're trying to finesse somebody, you wait until 2-3 transactions because you're trying to win over that person's trust. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got them pounds. Oh, I'm gonna come cop 2, 3, 4 times. I might cop 10 times. However long it takes for them to feel comfortable with me, so I could go up my move. And that was BTB Savage situation, allegedly. If we going by BTB Savage and his homie's story, I'm giving y'all both stories because the homies was like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. It was never about a song. He was selling them boys pounds of weed, and they came and tried to rob him. You feel me? So his girlfriend at the time spoke out, and it makes sense. But what she's saying is he met them from selling shoes that he didn't wear. You got a whole rapper, a whole popular rapper. He's not online selling no shoes to no niggas, man. So replace the shoes with the marijuana. You feel me? And then he get robbed before that in LA for weed. They pretend like they was the Uber Eats people. He was selling marijuana, straight up. So he went on Vlad. He told how he killed the guy Omar. You know what I'm saying? It was a scuffle. He had his girl shoot Omar 2 times in the back. They scuffled for the gun or whatever. His girl made a mistake and shot him. That's how his arm was broke. Then he turned the mood out the way. She shot Omar. Omar was still fighting. BTB Savage say that he jumped on top of Omar's back while Omar was on the ground and shot all the bullets out. Then his girl shot him again and killed him, right? But in BTB Savage comments on Instagram, right after he did the Vlad interview, somebody come in and said, nigga, you talking like you killed him. And he comment back and said, I was the one that killed him. I just ain't want to say that shit to the police. And I wasn't going to say it in the interview. Now, was he telling the truth? I don't know. But he said this. So the post that he's coming under, he's saying he was getting death threats. He's saying people were sending pictures to him showing him that they was watching his baby mama. They was watching his little girl, his son, whatever it was, his kid. And they told him, if we can't catch you, we're going to kill your kid. And he said that turned him up. So what he did was he went and stood in the blood in the apartment and took a picture standing in the nigga Omar blood in the apartment and posted it on Instagram and Twitter. And that's when it turned up. He went on Vlad. Days later, he was killed. Now, before he was killed, after everything was going on, he left San Antonio, went to Houston. Why he went to Houston, I don't know. But if you running from something or you trying to get away from something, I'm not going next street over. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm going, you know what I'm saying? So he went to Houston. He was out to eat. Salute, salute. He was out to eat. And he looked in his homeboy phone and seen his homeboy texting his ops and telling his ops what color clothes he had on. Telling his ops what it was. So he went in the bathroom and called his mom and told his mama they trying to set me up. We at the restaurant. His mom told him, go to the airport, get on the airplane, and come to me. So when they left the restaurant, they went back to his apartment in Houston. He told his homies, hey, look, I'm finna go pick up a chick at the airport. I'll be back. But really, he was finna get the fuck on because he seen his homie text him. When he got in the car and got to the light, a cop pulled up, sprayed the car up, and killed him. Now, his homie was his producer who made his beats. Now, when I'm watching the old interview of BTB Savage, I said something. I said, before we even found out that his homies was the one that dropped the low, I said in my first video, I said, this dude right there that's sitting behind him, he envy him. He need to watch out for him. And come to find out, later on, his mom said that was the one who was talking to his ops and dropped this low. You can look at somebody and see the animosity on somebody's face. I want y'all to pay attention. All y'all that be hanging out with a lot of people and be hanging out with your clique and your hood, and it be 10, 15, 20 of y'all, 6, 7 of y'all, and y'all be taking pictures and shit. Go back and look at y'all pictures. And go find that one that's watching you while y'all supposed to be taking a picture or in a video. Go find that one that's mean mugging you and watching you in the video or the picture. That's the one that envy you. That's the one that would snake you out. And I called it before it even came out. I said, I don't know who this guy is in the blue, but that nigga, he envy Savage. And come to find out, his mom say he was the one that dropped his low. He also took BTB Savage clothes, shoes, money, and jewelry from the apartment after BTB Savage was killed. He also went and started filming BTB Savage while he was dead in the car. Now, the alleged killers also was filming. And if you look at both videos, BTB Savage homie was standing next to the killers as they was filming him dead in the car. Both of their videos got the same angle. Well, you could tell that one was right here and the other one was right here. Now, did he know that that was the shooter or killer? I don't know. I can't say that. But what I am saying is, from their video view, they were standing next to each other filming. Your homie just got killed. Why is you filming him dead in the car? Bitch, I'm making calls to the other homies. Y'all need to pull up. We need to. But come to find out, the producer, the one that I said looked like he had envy towards BTB Savage, stole his clothes, shoes, and chain. How we know? Now, mind y'all, Me and BTB Savage moms had a little words, not like on the phone or, you know what I'm saying, directly, but she'll watch my videos. She'll watch my videos and she'll go back and comment and say shit on Facebook. And BTB Savage homie hit me up and said, look, because he was telling me what was going on. He was even telling me what the mom and the girlfriend and all this shit behind the scenes. So she was going on Facebook saying that she wasn't mentioning me, but you could tell she was watching the video. And every time I posted and said something, she'll go and discredit what I was saying. And he said, look, his mom is trying to find out how the fuck you know all this. So if somebody hit you up, don't tell them I told you. Don't tell them I told you. So she also was even in the comments saying little slick stuff. So to be respectful to her, I blocked her because I ain't finna go back and forth with nobody, mama. And then she hurting. She just lost her child. So I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully, I blocked her. But I said all this to say this. We thought moms was just talking when she was saying that the producer is the one that stole all his clothes, stole his money and his chain. But it was proof. She showed proof where she hit him up and texted him, and because he left the city and went somewhere else. She hit him up like, look, just bring my baby chain back. And he wrote her back and said, okay, I will send it to you. That right there exposed that you the one that took this man's shit out the apartment. You took his clothes, shoes, and his chain. You also was the one that was filming next to the shooter. You also was the one that allegedly set him up. So this girlfriend that was the one that was, you know, did the shooting, that allegedly supposed to be the one that killed him, she was in hiding. Nobody knew who she was. Nobody knew who she was. This guy that been arrested for BTB Savage murder is Omar Richardson's friend. He dropped a song after Omar died, showing his pain of him being hurt, of losing a friend. You can tell that dude was gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? Police seen him. The tag reader picked up the car in Houston where they rode for, I think, 2 days back and forth past BTB Savage apartment and in the area, the condos or whatever, in the area for 2 days. The tag reader picked it up. Okay. This guy turned this stuff in. He had $1 million bond. I don't know if he out on bond yet. I don't know if he's still in there, but had $1 million bond. It come to be Omar Richardson homie. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward. Omar Richardson family say they forgave BTB Savage. They understood. They felt like, okay, look, we know Omar was in the wrong, whether it was for a drug deal or whatever, but we know he was in the wrong. So Omar Richardson family, this is what they telling me behind the scenes. They telling me we forgave BTB Savage. We told him it was cool, but it was Omar homies that didn't want to let that slide. So a lot of people blame BTB Savage for doing the Vlad interview explaining how he killed Omar. But just from listening to the stories, they was going to get him anyway. This is something that BTB Savage homie told me. BTB Savage homie told me, say, bro, they was going to kill him regardless. Omar was connected. He was connected. It's pictures of him on the internet with mob ties and all. He was connected. And he had a reputation. And it was a lot of people loved him. This what BTB Savage homie telling me. He say, bro, they was gonna kill him regardless. So, okay, fast forward. The girl that he was with at the time that shot and helped kill Omar, she was in hiding. She was put up. Nobody knew who she was. 2 days ago, an interview dropped. She exposing who she was and telling her side of the story. Now, last month or a month or two, BTB Savage mom posted her on her Facebook. She didn't say, oh, this was the one that shot Omar, none of this shit. She just said, don't take me word for word, but her caption was, a son will look for a woman that reminds him of his mother. Now, let me tell you something. This chick right here, from how she telling the story, you could tell she come from the hood. You could tell she ain't no lame. You could tell she a rider. You could tell just from going by her story and how she reacted. You could tell she a rider. You feel me? He even co-signed it, BTB Savage. He didn't say she froze up. God damn it. When he was giving her orders what to do while him and Omar was scuffling, and he say she was moved. Now, even BTB Savage homie say she stood on business that night and said that the reason why her and BTB Savage broke up because they got in an argument, and she told him, if I wasn't there that night, you would have got killed. And BTB Savage went off the deep end. And his homie was telling me, like, she stood on business, like she played a big part. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into her interview, the homie told me this. Now she gonna talk about it, but I broke this story when the killing first happened. But she just not just talked about it. So, but BTB Savage also was robbed in LA. He ordered food, Uber Eats, and this his homie was telling me this. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's why I was breaking a lot of shit, because I was firsthand. And his homie, like, bro, he was in LA. The homie say, man, we was broke. And we was like, we need to do something. He said he went back home. BTB Savage stayed. He said, next thing you know, BTB Savage called him and told him, look, come down here. He had them pounds. He don't know how he did it or how he had them pounds. He was selling weed out of his house in LA. He called for Uber Eats. He ordered Uber Eats online. 2 guys took the food from the Uber Eats delivery guy and pretend like they was Uber Eats. He had his girl open the door. When his girl opened the door, they bust in, demanding the marijuana. Now, this is the homie telling me what. Now, she confirmed this story, but she didn't go into detail. But the homie say the dudes had her at gunpoint. Now, she said it too, but she didn't go into details of what the guys was saying, like the shit that I'm finna say. She say, the homie say they hit BTB Savage that day for like 30 pounds or something like that. But she didn't talk about no marijuana. She didn't talk about no weed. But you could tell she was insinuating that they was there to get drugs, right? But how she played it, she worded it well. But the homie say they had her at gunpoint and told BTB Savage they'll kill her if he don't tell them where the shit at. His homie say BTB Savage told him to kill that bitch. Yeah. He wasn't finna get him shit. They found it eventually, but he was willing to let Shorty get smoked just to keep them little 30, 25, 30, 40 pounds he had. And Shorty still rolled for him. And the reason why I'm saying that story, because months later, she would be the same person to save his life in a life or death situation. Now, fast forward, nobody knew who she was. She came out and told her side of the story 2 days ago. I feel like that was a dumb thing to do. But, hey, she probably feel like it ain't no danger. She probably feel like it ain't no danger. So let's check it out. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, and hit that cash out or that super chat, man. Support the channel, man. We finna get into it. And salute We Are Florida podcast, man. Hold on. Hold on, give me a minute. My Wi-Fi buffer.
Like, the rail was like,
Back it up. So.
like he's been out in Florida, he's coming around, he's traveling everywhere. It was this boy that we had seen him before, like he.
Cause yeah, from my understanding before, I mean not to cut you off, but from my understanding before, I guess y'all was supposed to be doing a feature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was this boy. We had seen him a few times. First time I ever seen him, he bought some shoes. Like the rel was like, I'm not wearing Jordans no more. Like he's only designer from this point. So he had these pair of J's he had bought for this shoot, and he just like didn't want them no more. So he posted them online, and some boy he reached out, and like he like bought the shoes, and then from there he like popped out a couple times at shows and shit. He always hitting them up, like talking about the scams or anything, trying to get in the chat and everything, tele-chats. And then I remember like time go by, he hit him up asking for a feature. That's what he told me. He kept telling me, it was like, 8 o'clock, that's when he first originally asked me, just laid his son down for bed, gotta take him to school. And he was like, I got this feature. And I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. Like, honestly, like, we just put your son to bed. Like, you don't need to do it. Like, wait till tomorrow. We can just go in the morning to the studio. It's like, all right. Smoke about it. 10:30, 11 roll around. He's like, it's gonna be easy money. Like, all I gotta do is, like, they got all the equipment. They can just pull up here. It'd be knocked out in 40 minutes. Like, won't even be that loud. He's already asleep. Like, we'll put on movie on, so he's just like, it's good. I'm like, trying to tell him, like, no, but he's just like, yeah, I'm tripping. And then he's like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. Like, he wouldn't let it go. So I remember he was like,
And I want to say this, man, always follow your intuition. Like, go with your first mind. If your first mind says it's a bad idea, it's a bad idea. But let me tell you something. Also, listen to your woman too, man. Because sometimes they just don't be wanting a motherfucker to do something because they don't want you to leave or they don't want you to do whatever the case may be. Sometimes that be the case. But when it comes to shit like this, listen. Because sometimes they will save us from getting into shit because they just have that gift. Just listen. If he would have just listened, she plead with him like, bro, you just put your son to bed. Do that shit tomorrow. You tweaking. Like, you home. It's late. You finna invite somebody to your crib. Like, she hitting them with all key points. Your son is here. It's late. And you are inviting somebody to your crib. You can do it tomorrow. It's not that serious. This is a local rapper. You're not gonna benefit from this tonight. But his thing was it's quick money, easy money. Could do it real fast. When they say money is the root of all evil, it's situations like this. He compromised his safety, his home for some money.
I'm gonna walk. When they pull up, he's like, I'm gonna walk out and get him. So he goes out and he gets him. I go from the bedroom to the living room. So I'm sitting on the couch, and he told me to put on like music or something. So I had it a little up at first, and then like they come in. I see the boy that I recognize, like I said, legit, that he always like popped up every now and then. And then this like, he's like a short, stocky dude, like, I don't know, like 220 or something, like like real stocky dude. But he's kind of short. He walk in with him, and he's like, he's like, this my uncle. And so they come in, he locked the door. They talking for like 3-4 minutes or whatever. He said he forgot something in the car. And then I remember he told the little boy to go legit. And so it was weird because he was like, he's the one that's supposed to do the song. We don't even know, dude. Like, but I figured it's because it's his, like he said, it's his uncle. So, like, you know, the route, he's like, I guess he's trying to be understanding, make him comfortable, I guess. And then, like, I remember he walked out the door, and then, like, I remember I was, like, looking at him, and he goes and he locks the door. And the dude's like, oh, we not on that. And he's just like, they're talking. I turn the music down a little bit so I can hear a little bit. Try not to be too much in the conversation and everything. But he's like, no, we not on that. He's like, nah, it's when he come back and knock, I let him in. There's nothing. So they're sitting there chopping it up. But he's like, playing in his like pocket. I noticed he pulls out some money. But he puts it back in there. And then like he's just walking around. We have like an island kitchen. So we stay downtown in San Antonio at this point. We had moved from the Elion to a crib downtown.
A condo, right?
Yeah, we moved to a condo downtown. And so when you walk in the front door, it's literally like the kitchen and then the living room connected. Like and just straight like water ceiling windows. So our kitchen is an island kitchen and everything. So he's like walking around it. The rat locked the door and like walking around it. But he's like follow him around him. And he's like, like I say, I feel like he's like, in my head, I'm thinking he's like talking to him, but he's like pulling out the money, but he's like fidgeting. So like, I'm like trying to set up and everything. And then I don't know what they said something real low. And then next thing you know, I hear, I look over and he got like two big ass guns on. And Darrell was just like, babe. And when he said that, he like looked back to see me. And I'm like trying to run forward. Like I'm about to go like punch this nigga or something. I'm just go, I don't know what to do. And like when I'm running over, he lets off like two shots like right by my head. And it like leaves these big, like through the, like you hear him hit they go through the wall into the bathroom. And I'm like, oh shit, his son's in the other room. Like it's connected to the other room outside the living room. So I'm like, he's like, when he did that, Darrell was in the army. So I don't know if it's like some army thing he did. He like hits his arm and he like locks him somehow. And he's like holding him like this. And he's headbutting him. But Duke is like trying to like turn it and he can't because he's got him in this lock. And like Darrell's just hitting him in his head. So I try to run to the door real quick.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another.
And I want to say this too. That was one thing that everybody thought that Savage was lying about, because he was saying that he was wrestling. He was wrestling with Omar and he was controlling Omar. He had Omar by the arms and we just like, bruh, BTB Savage looked like he weighed about 110 pounds. Omar was this short, stocky, big ass muscle nigga. But she said, like, she even said it, like, she don't know how he did it. It probably was the army training. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how big you is. It don't matter how strong or skinny you is. If you have proper training where you know how to hit pressure points and you know how to do certain shit, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? And when I was watching an interview and she said she think it's because he was in the army, I can go with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably what saved his life that day too, because Omar just looked like he a real BTB Savage, a piece. I'm talking about, bro. But she confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? He used some kind of technique that he learned in the army, she guess.
There's a hole through the door to the bedroom. So I'm freaking out about his son. So I go and I like put my ear to the door because his son is like, his schedule's pretty down. So like when he freaks out, he like screams and he runs out for his dad. So I was like, if he's gonna wake up, I'm gonna hear him. And it was quiet. So I ran back. I'm trying to help him. And they're like wrestling around on the floor and they're letting off shots at the same time. So I'm like, I'm trying to come around from the other side. I like come to like kick him. And then like when I go to kick, there's like, he puts a beam on my head. And like Darrell like hits him somehow. Like he's like holding him and like hitting him they're like wrestling like on the ground, side to side. He's like hit him and the shots let off into the side wall, go through the wall. And like I'm running around and then he like I said, they're letting him off and then he like hits one to me. So I like grab it and I like shoot. I shoot twice in it, and then it's like, I don't know. Like Darrell's like, just go, just go, just go. So I'm thinking he's telling me to stop, like shooting. So I'm like, he like turns up. I don't know what it was. It was like the Incredible Hulk turned up or something. And he's like, I'm not leaving here without nothing. And he like punches Darrell and everything. And then Darrell like, he's like kicking him. He's hitting him. He's still holding the other gun. And then like he throws him on the door. So I go to shoot. And then he like turns him and it like hit the like knot, like the side of the doorway. And then he's like, shoot through the door. I got him on the door. And he's like holding him on the door. Darrell like kicks off the door, and just as he's kicking out the door and I'm trying to run across, you just hear like the loudest like gunshots going through my front door.
How did he get the door open?
The door wasn't open.
Hold on.
No, he
They
just
shot
fell
They
through
shot
that.
through the door.
After you shot through.
No, and then they.
Okay, now she didn't. I'm not gonna say explain it correctly, but she wasn't clear. She didn't break it down correctly. You know what I'm saying? And then something I want to say too, when y'all do interviews, and this is not just for them, this for anybody. When y'all do interviews, do not erupt the person that's telling a testimony or their story and try to add information from what you heard off the internet. Like, that's the whole point, what you got her here for, to tell what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when she say he kicked off the door, they thinking that she's saying that he broke through the door. No, let me paint the picture for you. And the reason why I know, because BTB Savage, she also explained it. So she's explaining it, but it's not clear. And they don't even understand at this point. So what happened was, as he's fighting with Omar had him against the front door, right? So allegedly, from what they saying and what the bullet holes on the door and what, you know, allegedly Omar people was outside the door at the front door. So Omar, he fighting with Omar. He still got Omar. Oh, BTB Savage back is against the front door. So she's trying to shoot Omar because, mind you, now Omar back is facing her. She tried to shoot but missed and hit by the doorknob. And it is a bullet hole right above the doorknob. When she shot and missed, Omar is telling whoever on the other side of the door is, shoot, I got him against the door. So BTB Savage, when she say he kicked off the door, they thinking that she's saying he kicked the door off the hinges. No, if he would have kicked the door off the hinges, then the people that was outside would have came in. No, what happened is he kicked here with his foot. He kicked off and pushed himself off the door so he don't get shot. And when he kicked off the door and pushed himself off the door, whoever was on the other side of the door outside started shooting through the door. That's what she's saying. But she didn't make it clear, like, you know what I'm saying? So that was a big piece of the story that they didn't even really get to experience and soak in because they misunderstood her. And they interrupted her trying to add stuff that they heard off the internet. But salute to them, but yeah. So no, he did not kick off the door off the hinges. No, he kicked, meaning he pushed himself off the door so he could move all out the way because they shot through the door. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. But salute to them for even being able to get her to pull up and do an interview like this. This her first interview, first time speaking out since it happened. So salute to them.
So he kicked off the door. So when he kicked off the door, he kicked off to the left, like the left side of the, like I said, the island kitchen. And I had the gun still, and I hear him yell as he's doing that, shoot through the door. So that's when I shot through the door. So I let off probably 2-3 shots.
Nah,
and it was empty.
I feel like you let that shit up. I see the
Nah, like there was the gun.
And you heard what she said. Nah. I feel like you lit that shit up. No, because the people that was on the other side of the door, they shot through the door too. So she going by the picture she seen with all the bullet holes in the door. No, she wasn't the only one shooting. She shot through the door at them, and they shot through the door at them. Like, so like I said, don't interrupt when y'all doing interviews for future podcasters or interviewers or whoever. Don't stop and interrupt the person, your guest, to add stuff that you think happened and mess up the story, because what that does is that sidetracks her, because she could go into detail about something juicy that we never heard of. Now she gotta correct you, and her story ain't flowing. And you know what I'm saying?
And I shot was hit, like it's his gun. Like it was one of the.
And that's my prime example. She say after they shot, she say they had the big guns. She heard the loudest sounds ever. Then BTB Savage told her to shoot through the door. She say after she shot through the door, and then the girl cut her off. Now she done skipped from that part to, oh, I had one of his guns, Omar guns. So you done left out a whole gap of shit that done happen because this young lady done threw her off. You see what I'm saying? So that's very important.
The ones he was letting off, so it wasn't many shots left in the house.
So it was his gun. The dude who robbed y'all, or tried to rob y'all, you killed him with his own gun.
Darrell wrestled a gun from him, and he's still wrestling another gun from him.
Yeah. And don't nobody even know that he was in the army. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. That's crazy.
It's gotta be his army training, because he used to like do all kind of stuff. Like I'd be in the house like chilling, he would hear me then like take it apart, put it together. He like load it, unload it. Like, and I'd be like, come on. He like always, all the time. Like he was just always somebody that was like cross his T's, dot his I's most of the time. Like,
who opened fire, killing a man last week on Mid Lane near River Oaks. The gunman.
Now, this news clip is the news clip of the guy that killed BTB Savage.
Identified as 40-year-old Montrell Burley. He's charged with killing a rapper sitting in a white Mercedes. Burley, however, still on the run, along with another suspect in the shooting.
Gerald Harris is live at HPD headquarters tonight after speaking with the victim's mother. Gerald.
Yeah, police and the victim's mother say as the shooting of her son was a targeted attack.
No mother should ever feel this pain. No mother should ever have to bury her child.
The mother of Daryl Gentry, a rapper known on social media as BTB Savage, is reeling over the death of her son. She says the targeting of her son began earlier this year in San Antonio when a man who was supposed to be her son's friend attempted to rob him.
Anybody that knows Darrell, done business with Darrell, knows that he's a straight up dude. You know what I mean? I don't call my son BTB. I call him Darrell. I call him D-Bot.
Gentry, along with his fiancée, were able to take down the robbers, allegedly killing one in self-defense. And she says a recent blog appearance by her son ramped up the pressure to retaliate against him and kill him after he talked about the incident in San Antonio. But it was on March 30th when Ward says her son called her predicting his death at a restaurant with people she believes were part of the plot to kill him.
He said, Mom, I'm going to talk to you regular, but read your text messages.
When Gentry got up from the table and went to the bathroom, he told his mom this.
And I said, what's going on? And he said, I think they're trying to set me. I'm sorry. He said, I think they're trying to set me up.
Later, Gentry would be killed on his way to the airport to fly to his mother. He was shot at a parking garage on Mid Lane, suffering at least one gunshot wound. His white Mercedes was riddled with bullets and his home burglarized.
Why? That's what I want to know. Why? Why did y'all kill my son?
Gentry spent 4 years in the U.S. military and has children he leaves behind.
They were even texting, telling the other ops what he got on, what color car he's driving, and all the way down to his 30-day tag.
And again, police are looking for Montrell Burley and another suspect. They say took off in an unknown direction in a black Subaru SUV. If you have any information, call HPD.
2,000 years later.
Right now at 6 o'clock, unraveling a River Oaks murder case. Investigators followed the trail from Houston to San Antonio.
Now an arrest has been made. Montrell Burley has surrendered to police and now faces charges in the murder of rapper BTB Savage.
KPRC2's Bryce Newberry just spoke with BTB Savage's mother. Bryce, she wants justice for her son, and an arrest was the first step.
Keith, Daniela, the first of many steps for this grieving mother. Tonight, Montrell Burley is behind bars here downtown on a $1 million bond, accused of the murder of BTB Savage. Police say he walked into this building overnight and turned himself in 4 days after that warrant was issued for his arrest. This video you're looking at now is from his first court appearance just hours ago. You can see him cracking his neck and stretching just before his name was called. Court documents show license plate readers and cell phone data linked Burley to the March 30th River Oaks area murder, where more than 60 rounds were fired. Investigators believe Burley committed the murder in retaliation after BTB Savage shot and killed one of his close friends and fellow gang members earlier this year in San Antonio. Police say that friend robbed BTB Savage and his girlfriend at gunpoint. They then closed the case after determining the homicide was justified. The rapper's mother, who we just spoke with, says she's grateful for all the work police did to track him down.
I was very glad to hear the news that they say he surrendered himself to authorities. I was upset that he got a bond because I didn't want him to have no bond. But you know, I'm gonna let the law be the law. Conviction will give me justice. You know, and that's all I want. I just want justice. I don't want no more violence.
And records show that prosecutors are asking for bail to be denied in this case pending trial. They would like to have a hearing on that within the next week because Burley has been convicted of a felony in the past, and this murder that he's now accused of involved a deadly weapon.
So, sum it all up, man. BTB Savage, one of his killers is arrested on $1 million bond. Like I said, I don't know how the guy, made bond. I don't know how their court system is. I know down here in Florida, we got 10%. You know what I'm saying? So he'll have to pay 10% of that $1 million bond. Now, the thing is that I'm concerned about is the girlfriend going to do this interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, first question, is her life still in danger? Because when this first happened, it was word around that they wanted her too. So that's the first question. Is her life still in danger? The second question, before I get to the question, I'm going to say salute to the podcast that, brung her on. But they're a smaller podcast. So just say if her life is in danger, she exposed her identity to go on a small platform to tell her story. Some may say, well, she's trying to spread the word and get justice and awareness. If that's the case, you go to a big platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no credit. Like I say, salute to the platform for even being able to get her on them. That's, you know what I'm saying? This is not about them. What I'm saying is she compromised her identity to go on a small platform. Even if she came on my platform, you compromise your identity, come on a small platform. Like, and when I say small, I'm talking about we ain't no DJ Academics or no Vlad. Like, if she gonna do something like that, she should have went to the top. She should have went straight to the top to get her story out. But like I said, she was wanted too. And when I say wanted, not like police wanted, like allegedly they wanted to take her out too. And nobody knew who she was. But she just exposed herself on this platform. Now, the second thing is, did she do what BTB Savage did? BTB Savage went on Vlad TV in his exact words. And I told the people this before Vlad told the people this, because his homie told me. His homie was on the phone with him as he's sitting down with Vlad, because his homie was calling about business. Hey, you need to handle such and such, such and such. He like, hey, I'm right now sitting with Vlad, finna do an interview. He say, bro, I'm finna get on my Soldier Boy shit. Y'all remember when Soldier Boy shot the dudes that broke in his crib? And Soldier Boy, he went viral. They had the meme where he was pow, 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 put his glasses on, pow, 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 and it went viral. He told his homie, I'm finna get on my Soldier Boy shit. But the only difference is mine is real. You feel me? When he told his story on Vlad, he was disrespectful in a way. He dissed him. He talked about how Omar begged him, bro, please don't let me die. Grabbed his foot and told him, please don't let me die. He told him, nah, nigga, you gonna die right here if they don't come help you, nigga. Fuck you and all this stuff. I understand that they were sending him death threats, and I understand that he say that people were sending him pictures of his baby, saying that they were gonna kill the baby and stuff. I understand it. He was very disrespectful in that interview. Now, I listened to her interview. Her interview is similar to his when it comes to the story. So I believe her and him is similar. It's the same story. You feel me? But she wasn't disrespectful. So I know for a fact that some of my people watch my channel and they subscribe to my channel. So I want to say this. That young lady that went on that podcast and told her side of the story, in no shape or form, she disrespected Omar. So please spell her. Because she did not disrespect him. She told her side without being disrespectful. And like I said, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, you know, once dude already arrested for it, so, you know, people might be chilling, but I'm still, like, you know, speaking out on her behalf. Like, no shape or form. Like, I don't know this lady. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time seeing her with the world. But she wasn't disrespectful. Spell her. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I'm finna get ready to get out of here, man. Y'all hit that like button on the way out. We already at the 3-hour mark. Like I said, man, prayers go out to Mickey. Her daughter got into a car accident. So y'all already know, man. We probably go live sometime this week just to make up, you know, get her point of view on things or whatever. But y'all check my videos out that I dropped today. I'm finna drop a video as soon as I get off here. It's supposed to premiere before here. So you might hear me say, you know, so Luke, hey, Correa, I'm finna drop the link if you want to pull back up. I forgot all about y'all. But you might hear me say that. You might hear me say in the video, you know what I'm saying, we going live right after this. But I supposed to premiere the video before. But y'all already know, man. I dropped the link for anybody that want to pull up and speak on this situation before we get out of here. But y'all know when I hit these lights right here, it's that time. It's that time. But I just dropped the link, man. Y'all could come up and tell me what you think about this situation. Do y'all think that she was tweaking for exposing who she was? Do y'all think she should have stayed low key? Like, what y'all think about this situation, man? Appreciate it, Trapper. But I most definitely feel like that barbershop shooting is connected to the BTB Savage also. Facts. I spoke on that. Like I said, man, I had spoke on that situation, man. I got like, for the people that's new to the channel, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe and go type in. All you got to do is go in the search engine and type in BTB Savage and then type in Music 101. And all the videos I made about BTB Savage, they're going to pop up. I did like 7, 8, 9, 10 videos just to keep y'all updated. And there was a lot going on. Yes, that barbershop shooting was a shooting that was connected to the BTB Savage murder. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I asked this homie, I say, because it seemed like if you look, yes, he had homies with him, right? But mind you, the homies he had with him in the videos, them was the homies that betrayed him. So I asked this homie, I say, man, is it anybody that gonna ride for BTB? Not like saying like I want to see it, but it just seemed like it was a situation where he didn't have like a gang or, you know what I'm saying? You see people get killed and then you got their whole little clique or their whole neighborhood that, going, rep for him. BTB Savage was different. BTB Savage had homies that fuck with him, but they was behind the scenes. They was never in the videos. I'm telling you, it was like 7 niggas in my DM daily showing me receipts that they was with this nigga every day. But when it comes to being on the camera and all that shit, they weren't on that because, mind you, BTB Savage was scamming. They all was scamming. So they in the streets. For real, for real. See, BTB Savage wasn't no street nigga. He was a smart nigga. He the one that had the plan. The street niggas was learning the plan and getting paper with him. So they stayed off camera. So to the public, it'll look like he ain't have no backup. So I asked this homie, I say, bro, like, do he got anybody that gonna ride for him? And when I said that, I wasn't saying like to get back. I'm just saying like, do we have anybody besides his family? And he said, oh, for sure. For sure. And when people started dying, niggas was sending me pictures of dead bodies. Like I told you. So they most definitely, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just no one-sided situation. You know what I'm saying?
So you could be on some academic shit.
Yeah,
out of Chicago niggas to send them all type of shit.
Right. But see,
if you
like
wanted
I
to, they
said,
try to make sure like they would have for real show you the proof. Damn.
Right. Because I also said that in the video. You like, we had a whole live, it was like 300 people in the live, people from San Antonio, Houston. And that was one thing that we was talking about. It looked like he ain't have nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that was they little, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, nah, he got somebody. But, I don't even kick it like that. I never, show my DMs or, you know what I'm saying? And it's same thing with Omar. Omar people was hitting me up. They was telling me shit. Man, bro. Omar family and BTB Savage mom them go back years ago. Like it was beef before this shit right here. And you know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? I got the story. I just, you know what I'm saying? Out of respect for them, I ain't gonna put that out there,
So did them niggas look at respect him though? Like I don't, like I see he'll fight for himself type shit, but did them niggas really respect him? Cause he always like nigga was trying to rob him on some shit.
Did who respect him?
Niggas in the streets.
Nah, because he
Like the niggas who were trying to rob him, like the Cali robbery, and like they were trying to rob him right there. Wasn't about no song, right?
Nah, it was about that weed. But nah, it's think about it. Think about it. I'm finna pull him up on the outside looking in. Like, why should we respect him? He looked at, that's why you don't judge nobody. But he looked like he wasn't. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, he looked like a lick. Let's just say it. Rest in peace to the bad, but for sure he looked like if I was looking at him, I'd be like, you there?
Yeah, he looked like a lick, bro. He looked like a lick. So niggas wasn't scared of him. Niggas wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It was like gold, green light. And that's why his homies was telling him to get out the street and just do your scamming and rapping, because they was telling them the street shit ain't you, bro. It ain't you. You can't even identify a threat. His homie did a whole
shit ain't you, man. You ain't really got no real, like I see you got something, but you ain't got no niggas who just, you there? Like you leading, you feel what I'm saying? You the leader of some shit.
He was the brains. He just was the
Right,
brains.
Right. He was the money. He was the brains. But yeah, man, he ain't had that respect, man.
Telling him to get up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, it was the streets. Now, when you say the street, they looked at him as a lick. He was a scammer. So they knew he had bread. Then he started selling weed. So it's like, just think about.
So you know how to rob him, because he ain't let no bread go. Niggas know how to, get his attention. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga know he wasn't gonna let it go. And your girl was trying to want him, like you said. That woman own intuition shit.
Right.
Shit be real. I wish I listened to my mama. My mama used to predict shit before it happened. Like, and I'd do it the next day like a dumbass. One time my mom was like, man, don't get in no stolen cars. You feel what I'm saying? The next day, my stupid ass nigga, I'm like, man, my little partner's cutting school with a car. I get in that bitch, smoke, police run up on her. Most of them niggas got away. My stupid ass, I'm like, man, I ain't running. They already on it, nigga. I ain't want to run. It's wet out here there. Fuck it, man. Nigga got it, but and another time it was my birthday. She gave me like $50. I'm like 15. She told me, you better not be gonna buy no weed or nothing. I don't know why she said that, dog, but that's what I was thinking about. But my stupid ass still go try to buy something. People find that shit in my jacket, man. Like I had a hole in my jacket with the shit. Them bitches went right to that bitch, and I'm like, man, dog. And ever since that, I listened to her, dog. Like she predict shit before it happened. My stupid ass go do it. Still go do it because you young. And I'm glad I learned that shit, I learned from it, man. My mistakes, man. You gotta listen to, your mama, the women. There for real, though, man. Like, a lot of niggas, it happened to niggas late night, man, and shit, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was on rapper hours. In his mind, he on rapper hours. Niggas make songs out there. Niggas be in the studio till 8 in the morning and shit. So, but he should have been smart. Think about it, like it ain't worth it. Like what I'm gaining out this shit. This shit can always happen. Like one day, waiting one day ain't gonna change now with this song. So, them niggas, but them niggas ain't wanna make no song, period. Like fuck the song shit anyway. We got all the why we keep saying the song shit when we know the real. But
I just push it from, because that's how he presented it. He said it was a song, but we know it was the work,
At 8 o'clock, like he wasn't gonna really listen to her because 8 o'clock ain't really, late to no hustling type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, the
Now
thing
after
is,
12 it get a little shaky, but 8 o'clock, you know, niggas still working, man.
but
Shop
see,
still open.
and see, the dude hit him up at 8, and she told him, "Nah, man, you just put your baby to bed." But he thought about it for 2 hours later. Around 10 o'clock, he like, "Man, fuck it, let's run it." And they didn't get there till 11. So
Yeah, he fucked up by, you know, getting too comfortable with them niggas and letting niggas go back outside and all that shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? Handle that shit, money, bam. This shit don't take that long to have no transaction. You feel what I'm saying? The fuck y'all was talking about shit, having a conversation. Like, you know, he probably one of them niggas want to talk. Yeah, man. Talk about rap, music, whatever, sports, whatever. He probably one of them niggas want to talk and stunt, man. Yeah, I got all this shit. I got some Cali shit. I got that you know, raspberry squirrel. I got the you know what I'm saying?
And then think about this. This is something that I peeped what she said. She said when they got there, he told her to turn up the music, play some music. If y'all finna record a song in the crib, why would you cut on music? You can't record if song of music playing in the background. So that's how you know they was there to make a transaction.
That's debatable a little bit.
I'm saying,
Cause you go to the studio, niggas gonna want to play their music, man. Like niggas gonna want, you know.
No, listen, he telling her to cut on some random music.
Oh, random. All right.
Because they finna record in the kitchen. They in an apartment or a condo, whatever you want to call it. They in an apartment.
Ain't no way. Fuck that. Like by you said that, the music shit out the door, dog. Nobody record no song in the middle of no goddamn kitchen, dog. Like even when I was starting rapping, I know I had to put my shit in my closet, get crates, get shit, get the fucking whatever, you know, the eggshell thing, whatever that's foam, whatever you using.
The phone.
You know, I had a good mic in my shit. I still was hearing shit in the kitchen. I was hearing people talking because I had a good ass mic I would bought. I still was hearing shit in the background when I was, so I know ain't no goddamn way. Yeah, it's gonna be good performing in an open space, making a song in an open space like that, man.
And she got music playing. You know what I'm saying? That's what confirmed it was a transaction. Because why would he tell her to cut on some music, turn the music up, cut on some music and turn it up while they finna record a song?
He really ain't give a fuck. He ain't had no awareness, though. Like that's a bad decision all the way. Your child at there. It's downtown and yo fucking like you downtown to get out, the getaway, the duck out.
Right.
Like you never sell where you live at, dog. Like in that position, you really don't. That's why you move downtown. You already in a position that you know how you supposed to be moving. Dog. There's no way you put have made that transaction that anyway, dog. Like that's and that's probably what she was telling that nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. And see, that's what his homeboy said. His homeboy even put it in the song. He said he told him stop bringing niggas to the crib. He said, man, and his homeboy told me that. His homeboy said, man, a nigga would serve a nigga at the crib like he was getting comfortable. He was letting niggas come to the crib and they kept telling him, stop letting niggas know where you live, bro.
You let niggas know where you live. Hey, you ain't no Rambo. You ain't Bullet. Hey, you ain't got no fucking entourage. You ain't got no niggas in that bitch posted. It's you and your girl. Niggas know it's an easy fucking lick. You feel what I'm saying? He shocked that nigga with them army moves. Them strong ass army moves, niggas will use that shit again. You never know what a nigga can equip. You there? You think a nigga a nerd, a nigga know jiu-jitsu or some shit. Nigga use your force against your stupid ass. Beat did it have you looking stupid.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what happened. But your girl, he lucky for your girl, man. Like, and I thought that was her child at the beginning, but no, by her saying his son was in a let me know. Yeah, she wasn't even a baby mama. Like what she was just a chick ride or die chick you keep in a trap, you there.
Right.
So,
right.
you know, and you know, I don't want this and he don't even look like a main, you dig? Like,
Now I ain't gonna cap, bro. The pictures and the videos that his mama posted on Facebook of her, she looked totally different. It looked like I don't know if the mama or whatever used filters or whatever, but she looked beautiful on the Facebook shit. But on this interview, it looked like you could tell like she been through it.
stressed out. You
Stressed
dig?
out.
That's why I look like. That's why I'm getting a like. I'm getting a feeling like that's one of them chicks like. I fuck with you. I'll fuck with you, all that, but I still let a nigga. You there? If a nigga came with the money, I go make that.
Right.
Yeah.
I just like and it reminded me of Quavo, because how Quavo looked at when Takeoff died and he came and did that first song. Quavo looked stressed out. You see his forehead bone, the bone in his forehead, like he looked old as a bit, like he looked stressed out. But now he's back to himself. That's why they say stress a kill, and you could tell that shit stressed her out because them pictures that his mom posted, it don't even you know that's her, but it don't even really look like her, like for real. Like she looked very stressed out about this shit. That's why I say it's crazy for her to even go on that platform and do that interview and expose who she is. Like she got PTSD at its finest now, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine somebody see her and be like, hey, you such and such. You BTB Savage girl. I seen you on the interview. Now she got to be thinking, is this a threat or on some showing love shit?
Yeah, she should have stayed out the way, man. I don't know who told her coming out here gonna help her. Anxiety coming out with you there.
Right.
Certain shit, dog. You handle that shit behind the scenes, man. Yeah, this shit don't help nobody but the viewers.
That's it.
Who want to hear about this shit, man. That shit don't help her in no way, man. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, in the old days, nigga be like, you know, women all that out there, you know. But
right.
we in a time, man, anybody can get it, man. So, you know, I would have wished she would have stayed behind the scene, period.
Right. And that was one of the things they were saying, that her life was in danger too, that motherfucker was looking for her. Now, is that true or is they still on that? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Because even his mom was on Facebook saying she put up. I put her somewhere nice and this and that, and she ain't got to worry, she could live her life. And so I'm like, damn, motherfucker did all that for you and you pop out and do an interview?
That money ran out, man. Well, you know how it is. Nigga, mom ain't got no money to really get him up, make a nigga really get you there.
Right.
To
right.
nah, man. So hell yeah, she back, man. I hope it ain't for no clout move.
Right. And she
And
looked stressed
I
out.
don't know, man, because I think if it was a real clout move from her, I
She
think
would have been bigger.
I know Vlad would have did it with no problem, right? Easily.
And that's my whole point. She would, if she gonna come out and expose herself, why not go bigger? Why not go straight to the top?
You might as well, because like you gonna get the same. It's in a lower scale, but you know it's still gonna go viral. You there? So you're right. She should have went right to Vlad. That ain't made that made perfect sense because he went there, but she probably be like Vlad a death wish. I'm going on another platform. It ain't funny, but that's how she probably think. Like,
but even if you go on another platform, like you got DJ Academics, you got other platforms that's big other than Vlad. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna compromise my identity, if I'm her and I'm gonna compromise my identity and I'm gonna put my life in danger, I'm gonna do it for a big bag, and I'm gonna do it on the platform where damn near the whole world gonna see it, because that's damn near like you exposing yourself But that's kind of like insurance too, because the reason why it's insurance is because now everybody know you, and guess what gonna be the talk? Oh, if anything happened to her, such and such them did it because she just came out and did an interview. Now she done went to this small platform. It's only like, I think I seen the views like 3,000 people, but you got motherfuckers like me that's interested in the case and in the story, who this BTB Savage name pop up, it gonna come in their algorithm, and they automatically gonna look into it. And guess what? Make motherfuckers can make call. Hey, you know such shorty just did a. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like low key. A lot of people still don't know that she even came out because she did it on a small platform. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people do know because somebody sent me the interview and say BTB Savage girl just spoke out. Say she in
They could
Florida.
have just hit different.
I know she
They
in
coulda.
Florida. I know who platform that is. I know who platform that is. I had a couple homies that went on that platform. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like it's an up and coming platform. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. Like,
Yeah, they win more than her. She risking herself, you know, and all that, and they wanted more than her. It's a bad decision on her. That's for somebody in her ear, dog, telling her to do it, dog. I know somebody forced her to do it on some shit.
right, right. And I think she probably did it too, because maybe she is in Florida. You feel me? And she looked at it as shit. She ain't got to go nowhere. She in Florida. They in Florida. Skipping the hop. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like she should have did it on a bigger platform. They got some money at least, and that would have put a little insurance on her, because if she would have been seen by millions of people, then the word on the street would have been BTB Savage girlfriend just came out and did an interview, and if anything happened to her, we know who did it. Not actually the person, but what side it came from. We know that side 9 times out of 10 has something to do with it. So by
That
that
make the
even
feds
being,
watch. That make a nigga think twice, period.
That's
That
why I
making
say
a
you
nigga
right.
think twice because it's hot, period. So,
Come on, that's what I'm saying. That's insurance, cause now
like
niggas
getting a
gonna.
restraining order on a nigga who beating it.
That's just like a restraining order, cause now you made it aware who you is, and if something happened to you, it was probably them over there. But that shit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, she had her reasons for whatever she did. You know, I just like I said, I know the other side people be watching this shit. And like I just said, bro, she ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the status is on her, but give her a pass. You know what I'm saying? She ain't disrespectful or nothing. She just told
And
us
she
that.
said in a respectable way. Like, I respect it. She did it in a respectable way, son. I
Right,
wouldn't even get mad. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
It's crazy how you say his family forgive. Most mamas and shit be forgiving their son, killers.
right,
Especially, how this happened on some self-defense type shit. The family, they can let it go, but you right, always them street niggas, man, who like, fuck that. My nigga was riding for me. I
right,
owe him that. And you can't control everybody, man. So,
right,
it was inevitable. You there for him to, he should have just got the fuck out of Texas, period. You there, like you said, why go down the street? You feel what I'm saying? You
mm-hmm,
should have went to Cali something, because you was gonna get bigger in this rap. By you doing that interview, period, gonna make people go look at for your music, all that. So you could have went to Cali, man. Somewhere ducked out, man, and ate off shit, man. Long
man.
as you ain't keep talking about it, you feel what I'm saying?
His homie say, well, it's alleged that Money Man was finna sign him. And I guess Money Man is in Houston, was in Houston at the time. So he was just waiting for Money Man to give him the green light. But at the same time, you ain't gotta be in the same city. You know what I'm saying? You know you got shit going on. You ain't gotta be in the same city as Money Man. You could when that nigga give you the green light, then you pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we know he bought that money. We know he gonna get shit done right enough, man. We know he can't wait. You know, we could tell by that situation with his girl and shit. He can't wait for a date. He gotta do it right there. So and that was the reason it happened to him, man. Like that was gonna always be his downfall. Going get the money. Fuck the danger.
Right.
If they probably had a show in San Antonio or something, you feel? So you think he gonna turn down a bag? A nigga like him? Cause his life in danger? I don't see it. I don't see you gonna learn this lesson, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's real. That's real. Most definitely real. But man, like we were talking about the Melly shit, about the movie shit. This most definitely a movie. This most definitely I make a good Netflix movie.
Yeah, he gonna be way famous at where he was living, like him.
Up and coming rapper, betrayed by his best friends. Dude get killed. That shit
Niggas
crazy.
really becoming content. Like it is what it is. You feel? But that's what they want. Most of them niggas he wanted that fame and they getting it after that. You know? It's crazy, but that is what it is.
Right. And this another thing too, man. And I see it so often. Motherfuckers will meet somebody doing music and y'all make a song together, y'all do some work together, and then you start calling this nigga bro. I see it all the time. I see it on Instagram. I see it in real life. Like, just because this nigga raw, this nigga did a song with you, y'all make good chemistry, and he rocking with you, that ain't bro. You don't know that nigga. That's why y'all gotta stop mixing relationships with business. Because at this point, when you meet another person that do or involved in the same situation you involved in, or profession you involved in, that's a business. That's a business relationship. That's not a homeboy relationship. He met the nigga D, which was the producer. D gave him a couple beats, and he told the nigga D to come stay with him. And they was like Gucci and Zaytoven. But in the end of the day, technically, you don't even know this nigga. And that's allegedly one of the niggas that set you up. Bitch, if me and you Gucci and Zaytoven, you don't gotta come live with me for us to be Gucci and Zaytoven. Bitch, we gonna use the hell out this motherfucker email. Send them bitches over. Send them bitches by the boats. You gonna get your credit. You gonna get paid for them. You don't gotta come live with me to make me no beats. Because by you living there, that gonna make us closer. I'm gonna really feel like me and you the bros. But in all reality, in the end of it, in the core of the situation, I don't even know you.
It's like letting a girl you just know come stay with you the next day. Like y'all just straight start off living together. Like you don't know how the fuck if she leave her dirty drawers and just in the floor. You don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, she could be dirty, all type of shit. You there? That it's just bad, man. And street niggas, niggas don't really know how to like separate that business and that shit. Like that's a big problem. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why niggas like Dirk call everybody his niggas.
Right.
And get clicked up with niggas like outside of the rap shit. Yeah, they can become brothers, man. But is them niggas really gonna die for you? I don't believe it, cause I know niggas who been knowing niggas their whole life and still wouldn't really die for them, jumping from the for real. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
It's just bad, man. It's it's bad for business, man. Like it fuck up money, man. You feel what I'm saying? And make you an easier target, man. And easier to get back door. The back door always open.
Facts. Hell yeah, man. I'm finna get out of here, man.
All right, salute, man. Appreciate you,
Salute.
man. Shout out everybody that came through, man. The chat moderators, all that, man. Whatever y'all going through, man, y'all gonna get through it, man. Y'all keep y'all head up out there, man. See y'all next live, man. God bless all y'all, man.
For sure. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Tomorrow, y'all tap in. I'm going crazy on the videos. I got a video that's uploading right after this live. Y'all already know, man. Just support the channel. If you support the channel, hit that like button. Give every video a view. Share the videos and keep supporting, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know. Until next time, I'm out of here.